how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7 flex on the jacks on that.
So here, These people that lost their damn mind. Every time I think about stuff like this, I get mad. I can't believe what we're going through here. This is shameful. It's pitiful. This is pitiful, man. What we going through in the United States, I'm telling you, it makes no goddamn sense, man. It would make more sense to me if what we battling with in the United States is at least black and white. We ain't even battling black and white no more. We battling of other. Make that make sense. This is ridiculous. When I sit and look how we scuffling, and when I sit and look how we bustling, and when I eat, the more I think about how we can't even afford things, I honestly would rather right now to make the playing field even. I would rather be sitting here going back and forth with the white man than an illegal immigrant. And for that matter, any other immigrant. And I'm not being funny. It just honestly, it's to me, it's so despicable. This is ridiculous. As broke as we are in the United States right now, we honestly let all these immigrants in, foreigners in, legal and illegal came in, they barged their way in our country. And y'all wouldn't believe right now, the biggest fight that we going through right now is other countries mistreating us. The biggest fight that we going through right now is other countries mistreating us. The biggest fight that we going through right now is other countries respecting us. Makes no sense to me. Let's get all of it out there. If there's anybody out there, give me a few minutes. I'm actually just waiting. Like I was saying, and I'm going to go ahead and get started even alone. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. I want to kind of start off. If you're following me on the mobile device, you'll only be able to listen. If you're following me on your desktop, you'll be able to see the videos that I'm about to put up. It is a little bit early right now, but I'm still going live. If you're out there and you've been here before, it'll be appreciative if you hit the like button, whether you like me or not, because you're coming back. If you're out there in the parking lot, one of my parking lot pimps, parking lot pimpettes, I want to tell y'all hi, hello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. You're more than welcome to tell me hi, leave a message for me. I definitely get to it. If you are someone that don't know me, I'm sure you'll get to know me. And I can't camouflage style today. You might not like me by the time you leave, but it's okay. There's a lot of people out there that's well hated. And I'm going to start with Trump. That's why he got the National Guard back in his ass. I might not have the National Guard backing me now, but they coming, and you better know it. So I want to welcome everybody in. If you're out there in the parking lot, I want to tell you hello. If you ain't in the parking lot and you're snooping around bushes, I'm going to tell you hello too, because I guard the bushes too. If you're not even around the bushes and you know you sneaking and stooping, hey, I can see you in your house, because right now you're looking inside mine. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell everybody hello, hi there, and welcome. Welcome to the state of America and illegal immigrants, especially when it comes to child birth rights. And we definitely don't even want to talk about the Nigerian side of it, because when we get in that side of it, we damn sure in trouble. It's a hard role out there talking to these Nigerians. But I brought the Nigerians in it today. The reason why I brought the Nigerians in it, and when you see me look over here, that's because I'm talking to all my cell phoneians. And if you see me looking over here, that's because I'm talking to all my platformians. And I definitely want to, again, welcome y'all in. But I want to tell y'all, and I want you to understand this. The reason why I decided to go the Nigerian route today, because the Nigerians keep hitting me in the goddamn head. The Nigerians hit me in the head so hard and so bad until sometimes it's like, they don't do anything to me directly, but they do it indirectly. But they did do something to me, and I think I've been holding a grudge. I've been holding a grudge because whether people believe it or not, some people ask questions like, oh, how could you let someone scam you? How did you get scammed out of this? How did you get scammed out of that? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, before you could throw stones and hit anybody else in the head, you have to make sure you hit yourself in the head. And I'm gonna hit myself in the head. I was struggling so bad, like in 2000, and it might have been 2013, 2011. And unbeknownst to me, I'm honestly thinking that I'm dealing with a legitimate bank, which back then I could say I was a little bit careless, or I could say I was a lot careless. But I was running my restaurant and I was trying to continue my entrepreneurism like I've always done, because it's honestly hard for me to work for other people. So I decided I'm in my restaurant and I get an email, and I'm actually going back and forth. I've given all my information. I'm literally feeling as though in my heart, mind you, I'm 50 now. And for my age to start any type of business as young as I was, it meant a lot to me, because there was nobody, not one person in my family that started a business before me. I'm the first one in my family that started a business. The first one. So I didn't have anybody to go to. I didn't have anybody to ask questions, because just like they do y'all on YouTube, just like they do y'all in the real world on the ground, they don't want to help you get ahead, because they really say a closed mouth don't get fed. But we need to understand which closed mouth we're referring to, because an upcoming person business like me, you, people that really was trying to make it and still trying to make it, who got the closed mouth if you're asking them for help and they don't give it back to you? Then the help they give to you costs $15,000 for them to give you nothing, and somebody help them. So I honestly didn't have anybody to help me. So I started just doing anything I can. I didn't even use credit, any that didn't even understand any of it really, because I didn't have anybody to show me. So I get an email, I'm working an email, then I get this person, I get him on the phone, I'm talking to him. I'm literally not feeling as though nothing is wrong. So I put in, apply for the loan, apply for this, apply for that. And whether y'all believe it or not, I got sucked into being scammed by Nigerians myself. So I try my best to come on here and talk about things that I've experienced myself, not necessarily what I see on the news. If you go back and date any stories that I talk about, I promise you, I guarantee you, and I'll put my soul on it. I could give you an example of damn near the same thing that happened to me. It might have happened to me on the inside. And understand what the inside mean, knuckleheads that don't understand what the inside mean. Inside mean people that broke your heart into shrivel up little goddamn pieces and didn't even know it because they looked at you on the outside and seen such a beautiful goddess of a queen, and they didn't understand that they had done hurt you on the inside. And you such a strong ass person, you decide not to even tell nobody. You just go through the goddamn pain by yourself. And now maybe in front of all my conspicuous who probably done went through something too, maybe all of us could talk about how they scammed you one way or the other, or they scammed one of your family members. Yes, and I'm bringing up Nigerian because isn't Nigeria what, the west of Africa, where they always sending me back to? So if y'all sending me back to my own country, let me tell y'all a story about how my people in my own country scam me. Why? Because I'm living in the United States. So my people get to scam my ass. So if y'all gonna send me back to the United States, if y'all gonna send me back to Africa, I wonder if when I get back to Africa, I wonder what anybody over there tell me. Why in Africa in the F did one of my African goddamn cool barlays scam me while I'm sitting over here in the United States of the goddamn America? Yeah, I brought up a Nigerian today. Anyone you don't like it? Sit and listen. I don't want to run nobody away because I want all of them to hate me. But I want you to understand why you hate me. I want y'all to understand why y'all hate me, because on the other side, I probably got an example of how it was done to me. Those are the things that I'm passionate about. And I say haul ass illegals. I'm going to give you a good reason why I want y'all to haul ass. And yes, if I want to start with your illegal ass Nigerians, I want y'all to haul ass too. See, when it comes to me, I told you it ain't black and white. It's always, or sometimes, or most of the time, gray in between. And I'm still rocking for Carmelo Anthony. But I'm going to tell you why I want y'all black ass Nigerians to go. Because y'all black ass Nigerians, if you're illegal haul ass, because y'all scammed my black ass. I thought we was from the same country. So I didn't even know which way I was going to go with this today. I really didn't. I wasn't sure how I was going to go with this. I said, however I go with it, I'm going to go with it long as I'm going with it. So I honestly started going in this a different way. The way I'm at now, I put Nigerians on the market, and because I seen this video about how Nigerians are scamming Americans out of money, millions and millions of dollars, although they're a rich country. They told us. They're the country where all my black people in America tell me, you should be doing this and you should be doing that and you should be talking about this. God damn it. And you should be talking about Africa, this, Africa, that, African oil. Y'all always want to tell someone where they need to go at. But let me tell you, if I need to go over in Africa, can anybody tell me why did African people over there scam me? Why did y'all scam me, African men? Why did y'all scam me out of my hundreds of dollars? Yeah, and when I say hundreds, hundreds equal to thousands, almost $2,700. See, right now, people think of $2,700 ain't nothing, but you a damn lie. $2,700 mean a lot to me right now because my mortgage due. And I guarantee you the Lord gonna give it to me because I'm that type of goddess of a queen. They scammed me out of damn near the same dollars that honestly I need right now. I'll take $2,500. Y'all want me to go back to Africa to the same Nigerians and stuff over there that already scammed me over here? So what am I going to have to do over there to get what? Well, how am I going to get by? If they're over here scamming me out of my money, but they should already know also that I'm African too, right? And didn't y'all say I'm African? Didn't y'all say that's where we started at? Didn't y'all say that's where we from? So you telling me if they already know that I'm from Africa, it was still okay for them to scam me. It was still okay for them to take $2,700 from me. So if they took $2,700 from me over here in America, I want to know and I want to understand this. What are they going to take from me when I get over in their country? You think they're going to give me something to F back? You think they're going to make change for what they already took? You think they're going to duplicate it? Or you think they're going to send me down the goddamn rabbit hole like they doing over here? Sending all y'all knuckleheads down the rabbit hole. See, one thing about it, two things for sure. I don't know if y'all know Peach McIntyre. I don't know her either, but she from over there in Tampa. And one thing I did see about her, every blue moon when something flash cross, I say, get it, girl, because one day, I don't know, she got a grandma or something over there, up there in heaven that knows she doing the right thing, but told her to cool it down some. And she toned it down to go take a look at her. And I sent her, I did a comment on Peach McIntyre's, one of her posts, and I can show you the video. And I was the 555th comment. And I even put that in a message to her. And I said, your grandmother said that you're doing very good. Just tone it down some. Everything you want, you're going to get it. Just tone it down. Everybody already know you ain't nothing but the truth. And when you're the truth, they can't take it from you. But what you got to do when you know you're the truth, put yourself on the line too. Make sure you tell the truth about yourself. So if they catch you in the lie, you know you told that lie because you know you about the truth. When you're about the truth, you can tell whatever goddamn lie you want to tell. Because I guarantee you got a reason for backing that lie and that truth up. Y'all better know it. Google it. Google it. And I can give you examples of it. Y'all better go back to Gotten. I told y'all Gotten is one of my men of the panel. And Gotten made it clear. He said him and his partner, they have a channel. Every day I tell y'all I'm going to get Gotten other channel. But he's Gotten, Goten. God say him and his partner get along very well. Something just said, why do y'all get along very well? What is it that make y'all get? See, that was the question right there. And I didn't realize that was the question. See, when you put yourself on the table and you keep it real, just tell the truth about yourself. If they ask you and it's something that you did in your past, tell the truth about it. Don't go to veering off with the lie unless you got a reason to be lying. God says that him and his friend get along very well. Because he two-faced it. That made a lot of sense to me. It made a lot of sense to me because he told the truth while he do it. He told the truth that that's who he is. He told the truth that take it or leave it. He told the truth that go or come. And that's what it's all about when you tell the truth. And that's what Peach McIntyre liked to do. She liked to tell the truth. I happened to be watching her yesterday. It was a short. I'm like, dog, I haven't seen her run across my damn face in a while. Did she block me for no reason for not knowing her? Just me talking. Y'all will see me talking to her one day. I promise you. And I don't know her. But yesterday she was telling a story about one of her drug dealing cousins, uncles, bought a house somewhere near Tampa. Other side over there, Hard Rock, Tampa. I'll be there. Wait till that money start coming back right. And then I'll introduce y'all to my slot channel. She said at the house to her drug dealing uncle asked her mom to move in the house and put it on Section 8. She said she taught her mom they talked about it, whatever. The point of the matter is she told the whole story. She said, when I got there, she said, while we're living there, she said the police knocked on her door. She had a warrant for her arrest for food stamp fraud. And if you hear her tell the story, she didn't tell the story like she was releasing nothing. She was telling the story like when you're telling the truth about things, it flow right out just like that. See, when you're talking and you know you're telling the truth, ain't no trigger points there. You can keep going and to see a trigger point mean you got the and oh yeah, and then don't forget y'all, this time when I did no, she didn't do that. She just kept talking. I say they don't understand the truth. That's why so many people don't like her. I say they talk about her real bad, but if you really understand the story, she's still with her husband, all her kids from him. It said death do you part. And when death do you part, even him with his little cheating wee, that's still keeping her there. They got 9 kids. She's still with her husband. She put the world out because her husband, y'all say you're supposed to put your man first, right? So why the men ain't going along with her? She doing what she's supposed to do. Her only outlet is she come to social media because she cut all the family off. But when you can speak the truth about the truth, you might as well tell the truth. But the problem with it is some people don't know how to listen to the truth. They don't know how to listen to the truth. They don't know how to understand the truth. They don't know how to break the goddamn truth down because ain't nothing in them but truth and lies. And you got to be somebody like me to cipher through the lie and then put the truth together. And I'm saying to myself, Nigerians, yes, y'all did it. Y'all scammed me. Y'all scammed me out of my money. And the reason why I'm coming toe-to-toe with y'all, because I've already went for the Mexicans. Y'all know I'm going to go back to them too, because my head be round the world like you're going in war. Y'all see the new war on today, the gear. I went and did the hat today on y'all ass. That's called a capo. I put a capo on y'all. They scammed me out of my money. And see what I was about to do. I said, man, this part of it is boring. I got a story here that if you're on the mobile watching, you're only going to be able to hear it. But if you're on my StreamYard, because I'm on a second live as well, you'll be able to see it. So you should be able to see it if you're on Facebook, and you should be able to see it if you're on Instagram. See, I was about to go the route of, yeah, they've been scamming women out of money, telling them that they love them and all that old type of stuff. See, with me, I wasn't talking about no goddamn love. See, love was off the table for me then. That's why I was somewhere in the restaurant slaving my goddamn ass off. Can't even work in my high heels all the time. Because yes, the way I started cooking when people met me, if you anywhere in there where y'all raise up and tell them how I used to be out the door, flipping comp fritters on their ass, making seafood salad for their ass in my heels, dressed up in my good attire. Because when I get through and grease pop on it, I don't wear it no more. They know me. I'm pretty much known for wearing stuff one time. That's how I love it. And if you catch me again, you good. Yes. I got scammed trying to make money, trying to get a loan for my business. See, I could have went along with this right here and I could show this video. But see, I got to put me there first. Because it always gonna run back to these goddamn women with emotions. That's why we can't get rid of these goddamn illegals. Get rid of the illegals. Nigerian, you're illegal. Haul ass. Let's talk about it on the news. You know I'm gonna bring it up. Nigerian presidents, they councils, they political parties don't want them back. Y'all Google it. Google it. Google it. Because you know I got the proof. Google it. So Nigerians, why don't your country want you back? Why? Because you scammed me first. Y'all scammed me back in 2012. Oh my goodness, that's a special number, 12. That's a special. Oh, that's a special number for me. 12. They scammed me around 2012. As hurting as I was. And I was about to go the other route. No, I'm not going the other route. I'm not going to go the other route because the other route indicates that a lot of these women keep getting scammed because y'all always got emotions on the table. Y'all like emotional horses. Y'all want to act like y'all so strong. Man, women so damn, we so strong. Pick that spit up on the ground. Let me see who can pick it up stronger. If I spit on the ground right now, which one of y'all can pick it up? Who the strongest to pick it up? You bad? Get it. I want to see who the strongest man then. Who's the strongest man that can spit on the ground and pick it up? Damn. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. That's when you go to pop their ass like slingshot. Pop, 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 pop their ass. See, nobody ain't gonna answer that. Every question I ask somebody, they can't give me a goddamn answer. You can't give me an answer. They can never give me an answer. They go 12 in the chat. You better give it to me. They go 12 in the chat. I just called it, didn't I? It's gonna rise. You better know it. You better know it. Listen to me. Y'all women too emotional. I should have put women on here. Because if we look up the statistics of who's really been scammed by Nigerians, look it up, somebody. Wendell, one of our men, or the man cave, the panel. If Wendell was here, Wendell would get that information. I guarantee you, the most scammed from the United States when it comes to Nigerian is women. And when we look at what they're being scammed for, it's behind love. But they want to be all up in people's face like they horses, like they big dogs. If I'm lying, if I'm not telling the truth, step up and say I'm not telling the truth. If I'm telling the truth, you got to take the, if I'm telling the truth, y'all got to take the hit. If I'm telling the truth, I'll take the hit. Somebody tell me if I'm telling the truth. If I'm telling the truth, I'm going to take the hit. What's the percentage of women and men that are being scammed by Nigerians versus men in America? And when you look up why they've been scammed, women aren't being scammed because they trying to make money to thinking you dealing with a goddamn bank, thinking you applying for a loan, trying to grow a business, trying to have something. No, they trying to give something away. And then want to, yes, he scammed me. I thought I thought I loved him. He told me all the good words, and half of the damn words he told you didn't even understand what he was saying. All that broken ass English, y'all don't even know what patois and all of that mean. Y'all listen, go on. Y'all don't even know what the people be saying. Y'all just be so hooked on trying to get somebody. Let me tell y'all the difference between these dumbass women and these smart ass passport bros. This should hit their ass in the head. One thing about the Nigerians and all the foreigners that come over here scamming the American women, they taking money from the American women, taking it by 1,000 load. Taking it by 1,000 loads. But them men, they honestly going over to other countries. They technically, and they know it, they're taking advantage of these women. You know why? Because if they really found women from over there, why do they keep going back for multiple women? The first one you found should have been her. So guess what they doing? They scamming and they getting over on the women in the other country. But these Nigerians and these other men from other countries, they're getting over on our American women, and they still double dipping in our goddamn plates. So whether they being legal in the United States doing it, they're illegally doing it in their country too, right? But if y'all keep telling me that I need to go back to Africa, I want to know, why did one of my African family members scam me? So if you my African ancestor, decestor, because it's a sister, if you African that much to me, explain to me, African, why did y'all scam me? So y'all could scam me over here knowing that I'm of African descent. But when I get over in your country, you're not gonna scam me. I'll be damned. Nobody ain't even gonna give me a like for that. They won't even give me a comment for it. That's the damnedest shame. I can't even get a comment for it. This man, Jay, can anybody out there, can anybody out there tell me if a Nigerian scam me out of money and I'm owning it, I'm telling you what they did to me. But they scam me out of money on the other side. They scam me out on the money trying to grow my business. Y'all know they out there where you fill out the applications and stuff like that in the bank. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't have help. I didn't have anybody to go to. But I can tell you this. If we go and date back, even when this happened to me around 2012, 2013, might have been 2012 or 2013, I guarantee you I was amongst the 1%. The 1%. I might give myself 1.5% that got scammed by a Nigerian, and it wasn't about love. Ding! Y'all heard that bell ring? That means somebody done sent me a message. I guarantee you that much about it. I guarantee you. Now, how many others can tell me that around 2012, it wasn't stories, a lot of stories out there that said those Nigerians were scamming the women, saying that they're in love. Not like you're dealing with a bank. Not like that. And anybody in business would understand how I'm talking. So you mean to tell me y'all Nigerians are getting mad? You Nigerians are getting upset. You Nigerians are talking bad about us because we said you're illegal and you need to leave. Did y'all now see the statistics of the Nigerians that have scammed the American dollars? And I'm one of them. They have scammed the American dollars. At the end of the day, if you're an illegal immigrant, you need to leave. And that is also of Nigerian. That is also of Mexico. That is also of Jamaica. That is also of the Bahamas. It is also of Russia. It is also of Colombia, of Cubana, okay, of Haitian. Please, I don't discriminate. Haul ass. There's a lot of us that can give examples. But instead of them just staying where they're at, I might decide to show the video of the Nigerian man, boy. Now he has a problem with the black women. See, this is when the truth come out. What he said is, y'all black women are jealous because they're the ones that taught y'all about hair weave and how to do braids and stuff and how to do plaits. So now the Nigerians, see, you're going to start seeing them sides of them. See, we seen a Haitian girl the other day. I thought we would have seen a Nigerian sassy cat, but it was a sassy cat, the male form. I have to go back and find Miss Thangalang from Nigeria, from Jamaica. There's nobody came through from Nigeria. I haven't gotten sitting that yet. But when I get a Nigerian woman rise up, then I'm gonna play him how he's letting y'all black ass women know I'm a Blackanese. He letting y'all asses know that y'all don't know how to do hair and y'all jealous of them because it's them that taught y'all how to plait and braid. So I want to know if y'all doing all that teaching, are y'all also teaching us how to steal? Are y'all teaching us how to steal from people and rob? Because if y'all ain't teaching us how to steal, I mean, y'all claim y'all taught us this, y'all taught us that. My ancestors are from here. My ancestors is from there. This is the roots all the way back to the tootie dootie. All of that right there. So are y'all also teaching us how to steal? Nigerians, can you wake up? Are y'all also teaching us how to steal? Because listen to this. Let me know. Listen, I don't know. I could be wrong though. Are y'all teaching us how to steal, Nigerians? Because if I accept everything that y'all tell me, see, y'all learn how to look at so don't see, you don't always got to be so slick with people. You just got to be able to ask them a question and see if they can answer it. Are y'all teaching us how to steal as well? Because if y'all not teaching us how to steal, and I don't have to go off of nobody's story, I'm telling y'all that they stole from me. And guess what? I got the proof. And I'm going to tell you why I got the proof. I'm going to tell you why I got the proof. And anybody out there that ever need this to get the proof, you can Google it. Google worked better than me. Go to Western Union. If you go to Western Union just about maybe about 10 years ago, might have been a little less, you'll see with Western Union, it was a class action lawsuit filed against Western Union. I was one of those ones that collected most of my money back. I got the proof. I was the one. I filled out the paper. I got the proof. And see, when you got the proof, they can't take it from you. See, I got the proof. I don't give a damn what your meme name is. You can say what you want to say. I got the proof. Go back, look up the Western Union lawsuit filed. You will see the lawsuit was filed because Western Union basically aided in the bed. Knowing good and well, people have been reporting that Nigerians were stealing and they were scamming. And Western Union still let it go through. They violated our rights because they knew better. So I'm telling y'all, they did it to me too. I got the proof. See, some people like to get up here and go to going in other people's stories like I was about to do. Oh, man, damn that story. What about my story? So I want to know, Nigerians and all y'all's of those that's trying to always send me back to Africa. See, I like to put my own self on the line because when they start clipping my videos, I'm going to make their ask permission if I don't ever at them in nothing. You know, y'all don't know what an ad is? When you at somebody, like when y'all want to at me to tell me something, at me, you mention me. See, when I start atting people, guarantee you they're going to answer me. That's called a sticky note. That's a sticky note. So if you want me, at me on a sticky note. Hey, Queen, it's quicker. Run up the shorts. Y'all better start listening to me. Run them up. Flood it. Y'all want to reach me? At me. Mention me. That's called an at. At me on a sticky note. And I'll at you back. Because I read all messages and comments. They scammed me. And I have the proof. Nigerians scammed me. Look up Western Union. It was a class action lawsuit. So I'm talking from me. I'm talking from my experience. And on my paperwork, it's very clear. They scammed me over a business loan. Now, the other people on there, I don't think it was many of them under the business title. I bet you I was under the business category. But what's my point? It was about business with me. That's what made me understand men. I'm raised with all of them. But he caught me then. But he didn't really catch me. But he caught my ass. And when he caught me, he never knew I was going to get his ass back. See, now is the time I'm going to get you back. Get out. Dummy. That's when I was dumb. And if I'm not mistaken, when this lawsuit took place, it might have been during the Obama administration. Look it up. But I could tell you this. If y'all sending me back to Africa and one of my Africans scammed me while I'm in America, when I go over to Africa where y'all sending me at, did he teach me how to steal? Because he stole from me. See, I'm trying to wound and rob, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring that thing back around. Because if y'all sending me to Africa, why y'all sending me to Africa so I can go to Africa and catch hell over there for stealing? Because that's how you learn how to get what you want, right? Because if they did it to me, that lets me know there's things that they're doing. So y'all sending me to Africa to steal. Because clearly they must be a bunch of thieves. They did it to me. So if they're not thieves and y'all want me to go back to Africa, I want to know what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to go back to Africa and do what? Get caught up over there stealing so now I can sit in the goddamn African jail. And when they call in the American Miller, she's a Miller, American Queen. Come to the podium, please. Come to the stand. Okay, you sir, your honor, what did I do? What did I do? You got caught stealing milk because you couldn't eat over there because nobody would even help you act. All of a sudden, they don't speak English no more. They got, God damn, they done became a Haitian. They done became a Chinaman. They done became a Cuban that know they speak English. They done became another Nigerian. I'm lost. I'm saying to my goddamn self, what the hell? Why the hell? Because what's the hell? So y'all sending me back over to Africa to scuffle. Because if I can't be scuffling, that means I get to go over there to steal because they came over here and stole from me. I mean, what habits do you think they were teaching me? I'm just trying to understand what was the habits I was being taught when the Nigerians were stealing from me. And if you know the glove don't fit, don't force it. You noticed that OJ won for whatever reason, but we made sure of it. And he still took his ass back. And now he got a reputation and a record for the rest of his life, like us black people got, and us Americans. We got a reputation for the rest of our life. But before I leave here, I'm going to let you understand why I had a reputation. I got a reputation because now I get to tell the truth. I get to tell the truth on the other side. I got to tell the truth right now when you're trying to back the law. I'm telling the truth now because I'm backing the law. I ain't got to hold that in no more. And if you think I'm lying, I got a brother that'll vouch for it. Yeah, you want to know why? Why this and why that? I sent money to them thinking I'm going to get a loan, thinking you're supposed to pay these fees. And if anybody ever want to sit down and talk about it with me, I'm more than happy to. But thank God I made it to the age of 50. Thank God that I made it to the age of 50. And now I could sit and talk to people that really need to hear it. I could talk to people that really need to hear it because if they're tired of being scammed, if they tired of being bamboozled, if they tired of being taken advantage of, if they tired of people spitting in their goddamn face, if they tired of puppies pissing on them like they big dogs after you the one them raised them up from puppies, if you tired of stuff like that, guess what? You the ones need to be listening. Because if I'm tired of it, then I don't understand why would I want illegal even Nigerians here. We already talked about the Mexicans. Oh, let's not be mistaken. I'm going to white people too. Because y'all are of other country. I just didn't get to y'all. Y'all day coming. I'm going down the line with color. So anybody can say what they want to say. Then I'll trace your ass back to each video. Because I got a lot of examples from within. I got a lot of examples from what people have done to me. I don't have to go off other people's stories. I got my own stories. Like this Kendra G. Do you not know how many stories? Somebody should test me. Test me and think I can't sit and I have the men lined up that want to date me. And it'll be me. I said I'm going to do that to me on the screen. Dating dilemma. That's Queen Goddess dating dilemma. I can show it to you. I can show you phone calls. I could be my own goddamn dating dilemma. Listen, I got my own stories on my own side. That's why I love to stand in the truth of it. And people don't want to understand what the truth is. They thinking illegal immigrants, this illegal immigrants, that. The reason why I brought these goddamn women up, because women always on the table with emotions. That's why most of the people that got a problem with illegal immigrants going away is the women. Just like these American men really don't give a damn about them women from other countries. They don't give a damn about that. It's vice versa. It's vice versa. The men over here don't give a damn. Just like the men over there didn't give a damn about your womanly ass. They don't care. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Man, I be done stood up on y'all ass and did the shook. I'm not kidding. It's so funny. It is so funny to just sit back now and really honestly, like, didn't have a voice really to like talk about it. You get what I'm saying? Like when it happened to me, I really didn't have a voice to say, damn, man, this Nigerian scammed me. I never told his story. I never told it. I never told his story other than to one of my brothers and my father-in-law ex, soon to be. Them the only two I told his story to. And now I'm telling it to y'all. It was hurtful, especially back then, not even knowing nobody to talk to about it. Man, I didn't want to talk to them damn women. I didn't know their ass. So I didn't want to talk to them about no damn. I'm talking about money, and y'all talking about how he told me he loved me. Man, that how the hell he told you that? And we ain't even really had WhatsApp back then. So where you seen him at? I'll just be lying. It always be about emotions and stuff like that with women. I'm telling you, man, women need to get their emotions off the table. They get mad at me. It's 21 in the chat. They get mad at me. They get damn right mad at me. Because what they don't like to hear the truth. If you got to tell me the truth, one thing about me, if you have to tell me the truth, just tell the truth when you tell it. Just tell the truth when you tell it, and I can accept the truth. But the problem is when you don't accept the truth. If women took their goddamn emotions off the table, how many illegals will be turned in? I know a family member that honestly, I feel may have allowed a boyfriend to mess with their child. True or false of it, after allegations even coming out the child's mouth, why would I stay? Like, why would I stay and not be able to breathe? Or was I a person that said a piece of man is better than no man? The highest rated scam artists are Nigerians. Name another country that scam as bad as Nigerians do. And if you notice, they prey on the weak. I don't have to make it up. Go look at it. Go look at it. Trump, the highest scammer. If he the highest scammer, then how many people did he scam? Because he's sending a busload of them back out of here. And I can't wait till they leave. I can breathe then. And now that I'm thinking about it, I want to know. I wish I was able to talk to one person that climbed that Capitol. I would like to speak to one person and ask them, like, what made them do it. And I'm wondering, because they did it because they was at those Democrats. But I'm wondering what rage they felt and why. Like, why did they feel? I would like to know, why did they feel so much rage? Because when I think about this illegal immigrant thing, and when I think about how we allow illegal immigrants and legal immigrants too, lying asses. Listen, if the goddamn shoe don't fit you, then don't try to squeeze your feet in it. Because I know you might not wear 99% of y'all don't wear 11 like me, women. Not the ones that's watching me right now as this blow up. And I can tell you this. The shoe don't fit. I don't understand what the hell makes a woman so emotional till they will harbor illegal immigrants, till they will go to whatever extent to fight even what the law say, but the law got to be legal every other way. It's so deep into me until speaking to one of those people from January the 6th, I wonder if they feel how I feel about these illegal immigrants. Like, just thinking about how they have stumped and taken advantage and applied so much pressure. I'm going to talk about on me. When I think about all my money and things I bought and can't get this business to go right, spending too much money on this business right here, rules change on that business over there. Just thinking about all that pressure on me that actually came from an illegal immigrant, I'm telling you, it makes me feel like as a person that got to be so lost to still think it's okay to go through that. Like, it makes me feel like I could be so enraged thinking about how they even did, like what really made them do that on January the 6th. Like what rage were they really going through? Like how did they feel? Like what were you feeling when you went in that building, man? Like F this, man. Like they like, no, we're not gonna let y'all do it. It's like and it makes me feel like I'm honestly fighting that hard to get rid of illegal immigrants. Like I'm not joking. If it was a protest to get rid of illegal immigrants and I could get there, man, I have me a bullhorn and my Kool-Aid. And I'll be out there on their ass with my camera like this. And what made you come out, ma'am? Did you bring Becky with you? Hey there, Becky. Can you how do you feel about this? What's the rage that you're feeling right now? Uh-huh. Okay. What's up, big dog? Big dog's on the scene right now. Big dog said, yeah, dog, I'm ready to get their ass out of here, dog, man. Please, we might get some bad marijuana, but we'll work it out. We might not get the weed we normally get, but we'll fix it up right. We'll start making it our way. He ain't gonna say it like that. He'll say, man, we'll make that it our way. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. When people start listening, that's how I feel so strong about it, because these Nigerians have been scamming their ass off. They've been scamming so goddamn bad until y'all don't want to even take a listen. Y'all don't want to take a listen. Listen to this. This is the lady that went. This is the lady. Man, I got another one for you. The lady went over to Russia. That's coming up in a second. My God, I just want y'all to just listen. Listen. Emotional women, but I had to tell my story. I had to tell what I had to say, because these stories right here telling the other side of it to these Nigerians and scamming, and why illegals need to go, and why, to an extent, the frustration of whatever it was, they stormed that goddamn Capitol, and I was pissed off about it. But to get these illegal immigrants out here, I'm not storming the Capitol, because the walls won't be the same if I rise up on them. So no, people, I'm damn for sure not saying that. But it got me raged on the inside to say, I wonder what they were thinking, what made them do it. That's how I feel on the inside. Like, I don't care if every single one of these women hate me. That's okay. Because there's going to be a whole lot of other men that's going to go along. Because whether y'all believe it or not, men time, men. Y'all about money or love. And y'all better tell the damn truth. Men, are y'all truly about money or love? Which one really come first? Men. And y'all notice I always gear my goddamn questions back to the men. I told y'all I know the men. I tell you, want to get the answer to a man, sit me down with him. And they know I'm going to call their ass out when they deflecting. But they don't normally deflect with me. Imagine how they act with me. That's why I don't sit with a bunch of women like that, because them women be like, man, she did. I say, see, there you go. That's why men can get catty like women too. But men, can y'all keep it real, men? Be honest, men. If it's one man that's that say I'm telling the truth, can you hit the like button? I definitely would appreciate it. Because I know good and goddamn well, if I ask the question to my men and I say, honestly, what brought you to love? You better know it. And the truth of the matter, Jason, is I guarantee you, when it comes to getting rid of these illegal immigrants and knowing you can start building your goddamn wealth and making you $1 and being able to see a holler, and you still making it flip over and roll over and do cartwheels on your ass, you say, man, please, I'm gonna have to sit these women down for a second. And I guarantee you my men coming with me. That's when you at war. Spell work my ass. Why do you need spell work? The truth is the truth. Are illegal immigrants legal? And if you're an illegal immigrant, the phone number to ICE is 866 DHS 2 the number 2 ICE. And you better know it. And the reward is $750. So if you're an illegal immigrant and you think I'm putting spell work on you, let's see if there's a neighbor out there. And that's not just for all. If you report 4 people, that's 750 times 4. That's 750 times 4. If you report the house, because I got a couple of videos about the houses too. If you report the whole house and 18 of them in there, they crashing out like that, that's 750 times 18. So if I'm telling a lie, or if I'm giving somebody a spell, or if I'm hypnotizing you because you're just looking at me, then you know what? I apologize, George. George did say stop hypnotizing people. He's right. But what can I do? Okay, so you want me to, okay, George, I'm wrong for that. Okay, so can you see me now? I'll take my glasses. Now, if I'm hypnotizing anybody, I have my glasses on so you can't see me because I damn sure don't want to see you. It's 21 people in the chat. So, George, I apologize if I'm hypnotizing you. And anybody out there want to tell me if I'm hypnotizing your ass? Tell me, am I hypnotizing anybody, y'all? George says for me to start hypnotizing you. So you all are hypnotized because you want illegal immigrants gone. You're hypnotized because you want illegal immigrants gone. You don't want illegal immigrants here anymore. Illegal immigrants are allowed to be here. So because illegal immigrants are allowed to be here, I'm hypnotized in the chat. I'm just trying to understand which way we're going to go with this. We're going to go to the front. We're going to sway it to the back. Like, I'm trying to understand what is it that we're supposed to be doing here. But I tell you what we could do. Being that I'm hypnotized in the chat because I've already put my story down on the line and I made it very, 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 very clear. I got proof that the Nigerians, 21 in the chat, I got proof that the Nigerians scammed me. So if I got proof that the Nigerians scammed me, because if anybody's new here, and you want the truth, Nigerians got to go. You say they from Africa, then why did they scam me as an African? Y'all say I'm an African and I'm from Africa. So if I'm an African and I'm from Africa, I want to know why was the Nigerians allowed to scam me? So if I need to go back to Africa, then where are we going to send them back? Where? 12 in the chat. Where are we going to send them at? You going to send me back to Africa with the people that stole from me? So in order for me to go and live in Africa, I need to start stealing. Oh, okay. I got proof. Google Western Union class action lawsuit. I got the paperwork to it. They scammed me on the other side from business. So now y'all scamming. And it's been out there that they scam when it comes to scamming these women out of money. I'm about to bring it to the screen. You might not be able to hear it on the cellular, but you will be able to see it if you're connected through YouTube, if you're connected through Instagram, or if you're connected through Facebook. But I can tell you this. Why do we want them here? And they're scamming all our vulnerable women. The men getting scammed by these women in other countries, but not the way us American women are. So if you are of American, why are you going against this? Why are you going against illegal immigrants need to go? Nigerians, you're a part of it. Again, if you are legal and you are not a part of the scam because you didn't know no other illegal, legal, here, walk the straight line, please. If you know illegal, y'all get together and tell us how y'all feel about the illegal. If you take your emotions off of it, should illegals be in our country? Don't send me back to Africa. You say I'm from Africa. I say I'm from the United States. You say your country rich. You say your country don't need to be here. Let's stop these Nigerians from scamming. And it's opening up more and more and more and more and more. But I also would like to ask Africa if they was willing to tell the truth. Was any part of this Africa your knowings? Because I do want y'all to know this too. I got another video where Africa don't want their Nigerians back. They don't want them back. I got the video. I have it. So let's listen in to, let me get it together for you. You can't hear me over here, but you can definitely see it on the screen. Now, these are the Nigerians that got caught scamming for money, scamming these women out of money.
Now, but transferring our life savings into a Nigerian bank.
Wait a minute.
Are you drowning?
Yes, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in every goddamn thing because these goddamn illegals won't leave. And I hope I get some of them in. I hope I get some of them. I hope I could get some of them in the chat to talk.
We know there's no royal fortune, no multi-million-dollar return. In fact, no hope of ever seeing our money again. Maybe that's why the men behind those dodgy emails have moved on to scam.
Men. They not scamming other men. They scamming women. And I was one of them. Let's listen in.
That are more sophisticated and far more callous. Now they don't just bankrupt their victims, they break their hearts.
Bankrupt their ass and break their hearts. So we should allow illegal immigrants to stay here. Y'all want us to move over to Africa. And y'all want us to accept that in Africa. So we got to accept it over here. And if they're ahead of the game already, how the hell they gonna teach me what? I'm gonna be so far goddamn behind the game. They gonna be laughing at me making a goddamn. They gonna be done made what the book called when you go to a job, the manual. They can make they've been making manuals off our ass. That's what they should do. They should, somebody, if y'all smart enough over in Nigeria, make a manual off of how to scam an American woman. Because y'all scam them off the emotions. Y'all bankrupt their ass and break their heart. Don't I talk about how a person's heart get broken? That's the way I got broke at, from the inside, not here. And sometimes you break people on the inside, you will never get to them because a lot of people don't know how to get to the inside of a person. That's them selfish ones. Because they take it on the outside, just like these Nigerians doing. And you want me to sit here and back Nigerians too? Send me a video about a Jamaican, because I got a good one for you about a Russian. Give us a minute.
As well. So we decided to take them on at their own game. We set up a sting of our own, and it wasn't long before the sharks took the bait. In a luxury hotel room, we carefully set our trap with the help of experienced fraud investigators. Our targets lurk in the street below. Nigerian conmen awaiting the call from another victim. But this time the call will come from us. And undercover police are ready to pounce.
No more mucking around. You want your money, come up, I'll give it to you, you can go.
These greedy scammers are slicker than ever. To better hide their tracks, they've spread from Nigeria to become a global pandemic.
They're intelligent, they're resourceful, they've got global networks, and let's face it, at this point.
Now you hear what they said, they're global and they're resourceful. So they damn near like a ring. Ladies, wake up. They're like a ring. Think about that. They're damn near like a ring. That means they done practice all around the globe how to clamp our ass in. Damn, I didn't even know. I've never seen this video. So it's almost the way, if I take a look at the picture, It's like around the globe. Remember, I showed y'all yesterday where the countries are on the outside for us. So if we the globe, because America is the earth, if you ask me, and I know I'm surfing in this goddamn earth right now because I'm a Capricorn and I'm going to get through this earth. I'm going to show y'all. This is the earth. They're around the globe. So if you got Africa and they done been chiming in and scamming us around the globe, that means we're surrounded by these countries that's trapping us in. They trapping us in so many ways until, man, it's hurtful to even think about how I feel inside, even just to see that in my own vision. Y'all don't know what type of vision that is. That's a hard vision to envision. Think about being a circle. Think about being a circle. It's hurtful. Think about this. If we are around the globe, it's a circle, and we're USA, and everybody run they stank asses here. Around the globe, we talking about the other countries around the globe. Look at this. We're the United States right here in the middle. We're the United States. The other countries are around the globe. So if the other countries are around the globe, they learned how to scam us around the globe. That means they scamming, in other words, they scamming us all around the world. But everybody running here, like at what point do you honestly like put a stop to it? At what point do you put your foot down and say, no, honestly, like I can't take it anymore? And then imagine being in your country where you could see where everybody's scamming you. Like you could see where they're getting over. It's almost like how they scammed me, like how my family and these so-called stink ass, they wasn't even friends, these associates. It don't matter how good you be to them. They still, in a sense, like bite the hand that feed them. Because knowing when you leave, they ain't gonna find no friend like you no more. Never. You ever had that? You ever left a job before and you say, man, I don't care what they say. They ain't gonna never find another employee like me. It makes you feel something like that. Or I don't care what he say. He'll never be able to find another woman like me. And it's a lot of people, when they sit back, I don't give a damn if they go to rocking and they goddamn old people chair. They're going to always remember you, whether you believe it.
Point in time, they're winning the battle.
Here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, our chance to strike back.
That's when you and the police come in.
On behalf of the 10,000 Australians who, despite all the publicity, still hand over a total of $10 million to these shysters every single month.
You count?
Oh, good afternoon.
10 million. Now, man, y'all should see, if you're on the cellular, you can't see it. If you see how these Nigerians look, scamming us out of millions, man. They got on regular ass Tommy Hilfiger collared cotton shirts, a pair of scruffy jeans, tennis shoes, and look like they need haircuts all the time. And they scamming out of millions. Damn.
Yeah, we're from 60 Minutes Australia, and you seem to be in a lot of trouble.
They're the lowest of the low. They're absolute scumbags, and they're a poor excuse for a con man.
When we first exposed Nigerian scammers in Lagos 6 years ago, they ran a simple but lucrative operation, sending dodgy emails around the world requesting money with the lure of a handsome return.
Sit down! Sit down!
But the swindlers have a new shtick. They've moved onto dating sites, and the cruel hook they use is the promise of love.
Damn. They say the cruel love. And it still make you wonder why women still won't leave. Because they'll still get scammed by one Nigerian. And I promise you, they fall for that same illegal immigrant on the ground. It was the same damn scam.
I suppose he absolutely had me by my heart. This guy was just telling me everything that I wanted to know.
He was saying everything he knew you wanted to hear.
Everything I wanted to hear. Yeah, he was making me feel as if I was worth a person.
Rosalie is 53, divorced and terribly lonely. For romance scammers, the perfect mark.
Divorced. That lady said she's divorced and was totally lonely from a Nigerian scamming her. This makes absolutely no sense. And the bad part about it is, this same lady, I guarantee you, she's so broke on the inside until she don't even got the heart to even probably let nobody in, because we have sat back and we let so many just come in and scam and get over and get in our country and take over. And when they get in our country and take over, they still treat us as if we did something wrong to them. Like, I'm so lost. I'm so damn confused. Like, I honestly, I'm like, it's heart-wrenching for me to even think about. They have literally gotten over on us so bad until I should have titled this more about Americans now. Because now we at the side of it to where it's the Americans that don't want to unclutch them. And a lot of times it's the American women. Because whether y'all believe it or not, men let go more than you think they do. Quicker. Men let go quicker than you think they do. Ask them to tell you the truth. A man will let go quicker than you would think. And I'm going to give you an example. The average man, I ain't talking about y'all bisexual asses. I ain't talking about y'all P. Diddy asses, the ones that like all of that. I'm talking about the real men. Stand up, please. I know for a fact these gloves fit y'all. The average man, if he find out that that woman has been with another man, he has disconnected. Ask him. He disconnected. I guarantee you, you can say forgive if you want to. The average man, I'm telling you, they do not want, that breaks a man. That right there break a man down. It don't matter how much he done cheated. Ask him. I'm not making it up. Ask the men. I know these men. And I'm a woman. A woman that cheat. If you got a real man like that, that right there is a no bond, no connection. I'm not staying. Unless I'm still cheating. Or I'm going to cheat and I'm going to get you back. And I know we ain't going to connect no more after that. Now the relationship toxic. At the end of the day. But women will sit in it. Women will keep going. They'll keep accepting it because they're too emotional. I can't do it. And don't forget, this might be the woman that's on the housing, getting the food stamps, that got money saved up for rainy days. That's them weak ones. They're more weaker than you think. When it comes to illegal immigrants, I guarantee you the men are not the ones that are trying to keep them here. It's the women. It's the women. I'm not saying that there are no men dummies. What I'm saying is there is far more women. If you go through the contact, if you go through comments and stuff like that of these illegal immigrants, it's more women trying to find a reason as to why they should stay. It don't have nothing to do with the law says get out. You're not supposed to be here from the beginning. It's almost like an intruder, a burglar. How could you come and break in my house? I didn't invite you in. So what explanation do I owe you when I have to stand my ground? What do I owe you? I don't owe you any explanation. But these women, if you go and look at 99% of the comments that got to do with why the United States, Trump trying to overturn the country, I want you to flip this goddamn country up on this goddamn ass and shake everything out of it and don't give it back until we'll give it back to your ass piece by piece. That's what sometimes you got to do with people. You got to just take their ass and just clean them up because you can. I want to see them flip the country over, because when you see us laying back on the right feet again, then you're going to be glad you're from the United States. I'm going to show you why. So your ass want to talk about this and talk about that, but I'm going to show y'all why women are so emotional. See, I showed y'all the man side of it. See, these men right here getting scammed. They're getting scammed because of business. Business, money, trying to make it, trying to come up. That's a different emotion. That's that emotion that keep your lights on. That's that emotion keep you from trying to commit suicide, because who want to be broke other than a broke ass? I can't take it. I'm going to be honest. I can't take it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I would take love, and I got to kick love's ass. I've been in love too long, and I can't do it. I don't care. Unless you got a plan with me. That's when the playing field you got to lay the playing field down. And what I'm in love with right now is chipping at it. I'm in love with chipping at it at the bottom, because I'm not at the top. Trump them at the top. Let them work on that. These countries scared. Now the country's in the scaredness, because a country don't know what's going to happen. 21. A country don't know what's going to happen. So everybody's scared, they fearful, but what they don't know, sometimes you got to let it go. You can't control it. Let it go. And if you sit back and watch it, you will see that you're going to have a lot more control if you pay attention. There's too many illegal immigrants in the United States. When you compare illegal immigrants to other countries, you don't get those type of American immigrants being in someone else's country illegally unless they're running from the law. And I wonder why they can't be found, because it ain't that damn many of them. We have far too many illegal immigrants in our country. They are double dipping. They are triple dipping. They are quadruple ass dipping, and they spitting in your face. They're telling you to kiss their ass, and they laughing at you. And I know good and well I'm not the only one that's tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of scuffling. And when I look at why I'm scuffling, that's even hurtful. And you mean to tell me the primary English in the United States is English? The primary language in the United States, 18, is English. Why is it that we're being scammed by all foreigner languages? Think about that. Our primary language is English. I'm not saying that Americans don't scam. Right now, I would rather deal with my own American scams than other countries, because we coming for y'all too in the country scammers. That's also getting over. But I would rather get rid of them first, because the debt coming from them shouldn't be. They shouldn't be putting debt on us. If we got debt, our debt should come from our own. At least then we can control things. Why? Because we can see things differently then. Like, how could you see things right now if there's so much clutter? And the clutter starts on the ground. The clutter is the immigrants. The clutter is the immigrants. But the problem with it is they're illegal. It's not like it's a clutter from Americans. It's a clutter because they're illegal. Now, the American clutter, if you look at it, is homelessness. But why? Because we got illegal clutter, got them the lowest on the ground. See, an illegal is on the ground. They don't have nowhere to stay. But now we got illegals here over our homeless. So wait a minute now. You ain't even supposed to be here and you still telling me what to do. You still taking away from help I should be able to get. You still push me out there in the world to where I might be so far gone. I can't come back to see that there is a such thing as civilization in the United States. Think about it. I don't give a damn what nobody say about me. I don't give a damn if you like Trump. If you don't like Trump, I don't like Trump, but I'm following this goddamn law. And the law is I want y'all to get y'all illegal badasses up out of our country because we cannot come to your country and invade y'all privacy and y'all personal space. Because you damn sure invade my damn personal space and my privacy. Inside the United States, it's like homes to me. But how we get other homes on top of our home and we the richest homes. I got to be in my United States being cluttered by people that don't even speak my language. At least let me be in my country cluttered by a goddamn person that I understand the English of. I understand the language between. I understand how we treat each other. I understand what we're doing to each other. I understand it's either you or me. That's black and that's white, and then legal immigrants, y'all on the other button. Because if listen now, don't get cute with me. Because if you really paying attention, it's really only 4 races. Okay. There's only 4 races that should be on the paperwork. You got black, you got white, you got other, and then you got black woman. It's only 4 races that should be on the paperwork. I don't know where they come up with all the rest of it. Indian. Now what? Because of Hispanic and all of that, you should be under other. And then you need to write it on the line. I mean, if we going back to for real, because again, how you gonna send me to Africa and they already stealing from me over there? Now they stealing from me over here. They don't even know me, because if they knew what we got going on here, I'm lost. I'm only trying to understand, how do we got our world going on? We being taken advantage by people that don't even speak our goddamn language. Y'all know good and damn well when them damn Nigerians call you, when them old people calling you from India and all them old places like that, y'all don't even understand your English, because I be saying, man, get your ass off this phone. I don't know a damn thing you saying. I be so goddamn, get off the phone. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to smell you. I don't want to talk. No, I don't want none of your food. Don't even tell me hi, bye. And then you be sitting there like, damn, man. And then they rude, but they not even intentionally rude. And everything that we associate with is a foreigner. Like, we can't even get the English language properly on the paper anymore. They done damn took away teaching the children how to write in cursive, because they need to have another race on the goddamn paperwork. It need to just say illegal. I mean, we got so many illegals in our country. Why don't we have a dot on the line? Because everybody know they illegal. So we should have about 5 races. Illegal. Illegal should be on there up under black women. No black woman going last, because we're going to move that to the top. Watch. I said it. We go through a lot. I would like to sit down with a panel of them And let's compare stories. Like I was saying, illegal should be on the paperwork because there are so many illegals in the United States. Why would it not be? They had to fill out some sort of paperwork because whoever their boss man was, their boss man said, "What's your name, boy? I know you ain't got no social, but they put you down on some sort of paperwork. I bet your name on some sort of paperwork. I bet you your name. So if your name is on some sort of paperwork and you know your boss knew that you were an illegal immigrant, you should be on our application that say other. You should on our up under other, really up under other, it should say illegal. It should say illegal. Black, white, other, black woman, and illegal. It should be 5 of them on there. We done made them this comfortable. We got half of the women that's very emotional to them. We allowing them to come in and scam all of us. Scamming women worse than they scamming the men. At least I can give a man a check. Okay, damn, he was trying to make money. Oh, it ain't all about money. You a damn lie. Well, what is all about right now? Because if you can't pay your damn rent and you can't pay your mortgage and you can't pay your light bill, tell me about love. You know how many people out there mad and frustrated because they can't pay their damn bills. They can't purchase a house. They can't even really move out the shack they living in because they don't have the money because the rent's so damn high because we got 18 illegal immigrants living in one house to where it's okay to jack up our prices to $4,000 a month for a 13 square footed, 1,300 square foot bedroom house. Because that's a bedroom house. People don't want to tell the truth, but the truth of the matter is that is what they do. They come as an illegal bunch load and they all live in one house together. And I'm not going to say that wasn't smart on their behalf. But what I am going to say in defense to our Americans, because we didn't feel that we needed to be shacking up on each other because we had the freedom to live freely like that. We just start shacking up on each other because we had to take notes from y'all that's not even from our country to make ends meet. It ain't that something people, Americans, honestly, Americans that like to be with their family and live in the house with them far and few don't mind you visit, but don't visit too often. Those ones don't mind. But come on now, you done been here a week, 3 days. And we ready for you to haul ass. Just tell the truth. We have the pleasures and the freedoms and the joys to be able to live in the United States without shacking up on top of each other. We like that. We like when you come over for the cookout, but goddamn, we ready for you to leave in the Black community. We like when you come over to the barbecue, but damn, we ready for you to leave when you come in the white community. And then of other, y'all invite all y'all people over, even from out of country. But when it's time to leave, you need to invite them out, or they need to go back to their legal home, or they need to take their illegal asses back on the plane and leave. It's just that simple. And people don't want to tell the truth because they act like they don't understand that part. But the truth of it is that part. The day is the 22nd. If anybody around, is 2 p.m. That's 222 across the board with them zeros. So that's 2223s. At the end of the day, we got those kind of joys and pleasures where we don't have to shack up on each other. We do. Honestly, we got those type of joys and pleasures where we don't have to be on top of each other. We don't have to ride each other coattail. We don't have to all pack up in the car like we a taxi cab and drop each other off one by one like that. We don't have to do that. We got the pleasures and the joys and the freedoms of being United States citizens where we can go visit our mama's houses. I mean, we ain't got no mama's houses to visit no more because everybody living with each other because y'all done taught us how to shack up on top of each other. And we ready to even breathe off of each other. Families may be able to get along and mend things again if we're able to get some peace, some separation from each other for a little bit and be able to come back together when you collect your thoughts. But how can we do that when we got a bunch of people that's not even from here, basically just squishing us in like we sardines? No, we ready for a break. It's not us being nasty. It's not that we want you gone. That's it. We don't owe explanations. I'm going to be honest. And if I decide to give an explanation, it ain't for illegal. If I decide to give an explanation as to why I want you to go or not, that I'm giving you my reason in that moment. But to just if an illegal person or a legal person come to me right now and ask me that question, I'm gonna say, "You illegal?" No. Why are we talking? See, that's how you shut it up. See, because it ain't got nothing to do with no color. Are you illegal? Should an illegal be living here? But they should an illegal be living here? See, that's the question. Should an illegal be living here? Okay. See, nobody did. See, that's just what I'm trying to say. When you got to get back to the point, we don't owe you no explanation. But as a Nigerian, you're on my list today to leave. And especially when I seen the video part of it. I seen about maybe 10 seconds of him saying something. I seen the hair. He was saying something about we're jealous because they taught us how to do business. They taught us how to do business. Okay. That's another video. We just want you to leave. We don't really want to answer your questions. We really don't want to hear your excuse. So it became black because the law said leave. It became a black thing, and y'all taught us here because you illegally came to our country and you don't even know who wrote the law. You turned it into a black thing when the first only white president enforced it. You became upset with blacks when you've been illegal so long. You the one voted him in. You voted him in office. So you the one did it to yourself, Nigerian man of Africa. And if everybody is sending me back to Africa, why is he upset? Because he taught us how to do plaits and braids that he think. Because before y'all start invading our country, you don't think our ancestors had plaits and braids? We didn't know y'all. Y'all just started invading our country, within like the last 10 years? We started seeing an influx of you. You wasn't invading our country then. You were calling and emailing, scamming our country. But then y'all start rowing in your boats over here at us illegally. If I guarantee you right now, if anybody know anything about Epic, y'all gonna get y'all chance to get in. I tried to tell a young lady that she should have did a manual. If anybody know Epic, that's a EMR system for hospitals, clinics, doctors' offices. And if there is a lot of illegal immigrants, working in the Epic system. And I got proof. I got proof. Fine. That's Mary over there. That's y'all hear Mary. She's fine, goddamn fine. Fine, tell it. I'm gonna tell it on your ass. Fine. See, I like to do things where I can bring proof. And when I bring proof, I like to bring myself to the table too. Try me. Over in the Epic system that's owned and created by Judith Faulkner. She created that system. It's for documentation and billing with doctors. Teach them all their footnotes and stuff like that. As a young lady, I tried to tell her you should start doing a manual. If you do a manual, I'll whoop you in with YouTube and let people start learning. And I told her that. I told her this a couple of months ago, and I got the proof of it. This is the time. This is the time that she could get in, because the Epic system is predominantly worked through the Nigerian system. It's a lot of Africans and Nigerians there. Matter of fact, if you go back and look at maybe my live, I should post that live where I just said that. I said it's a underground business. I told y'all I'm gonna need security. I'll be a part of a lot of stuff. I've been a part of a lot of stuff. It's an underground business. And if you got anything near the Epic system, yeah, that's when they drop off, when they know your ass telling the truth. And you better know it. It's a system. And it's a lot of Nigerians that work in that system, and they're illegal. So if you are anywhere near Epic and you're trying to get a job, you're trying to get in, you better tighten up your damn skills. You tighten up your skills. We're talking about Nigerians. This is the second story I brought you about. The third, fourth, I'm going on the fourth story for Nigerians. They're scam artists across the board. They've been scamming from the United States for a long time. Imagine putting their ass up out your country. And then if they gonna scam me from the phone. How many of y'all got house phones now? You got a lot of filters on your phone now where you could stop certain calls from coming in. You might not have had that about a decade and 15 years ago. You got it now. Clear out the house and watch how you be able to watch stuff come in at you. Pay attention. This is the circle. This is the United States. Everybody coming into our house scamming us on around the corner. They just getting over. But imagine how much we locking down and we taking away from them. They're not going to be amongst you scamming and getting over. Well, you know the money we used to make working at Epic? I'm talking about $65, $70, $85 an hour plus overtime. We work a lot. Working 13 and 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're on a 3-week go live, that's 21 days straight at minimum 12 hours every single day, no day off. They dropped the pay down to like $35 an hour, like we are RN nurse. That's how important it is to be a consultant. Y'all better ask me, and I can teach you the system. If you're trying to do a manual, I can help you make a manual. And I know people that work in all the different categories, me, cardiovascular, and nuclear science. Cancer, beacon, radiology, I know it. I'll help you build a manual. If you go to school, if you want to go and work for Epic, you got to go through, you got to get gifted in like from a hospital. They got to sponsor you. It's called being sponsored. Other than that, you don't get into Judith school like that. And she over there in Silicon Valley, Google it. One thing about it, don't tell a lie that's traceable. And Nigerians, you know I got y'all numbers too, don't you? I know a lot of them. Told y'all, all you got to do is have your own experiences. Kool-Aid. I told y'all ass some of these security. My security gonna body slam their asses on the ground because I'm gonna report on everything that done happened to me. If it hit the news, I'm gonna tell you how they did it to me, and I'm gonna ride their ass like ghost pops. I ain't letting it go. Let something come up and it affected me, like all these illegal ass immigrants. And now today I got to talk about Nigerians, and y'all gonna feel that y'all taught us how to handle business. So y'all taught us how to fraud. Y'all taught us how to escape y'all country that's so rich. Y'all taught us how to get over places illegally. So y'all ain't teaching us nothing but dysfunction. And listen, y'all, if the glove don't fit, please don't force it. You know they couldn't put it on OJ, and don't put it on me. I'm gonna stand firm with what I said, and I'm gonna say what I always say. If you're legal, you can stay here. If you're illegal, you need to leave. If you know illegals, the number is 866 or 888-866 DHS, the number 2, and the word ICE. There's a $750 reward. Do not be legal and house and harbor. Y'all know how Trump do a switcheroo on you in a minute. Who was that Was she a senator? What was her style? I forget. She might have been a senator here recently. I got to look her up to say what country she's from. She works in our political system. Well-known lady. She came to our country legally. She got her legal documents to be a United States immigrant citizen. She scammed the United States so bad, took an oath, and brought her brother over here and married her brother to get him here legally. And she just got caught. Google the story. And you think that we should allow illegal immigrants to stay here and constantly get over on us? Do you really feel that we should allow illegal immigrants to come here and not be held accountable for taxes? They stripping us like the rich doing. We coming for y'all too, rich. But we need to get rid of illegal immigrants first. Why? Because you got to clear the dirt. You got to clear all the dust. You got to get things situated. Those are the cracks in the foundation. The roots are already planted. That's why United States third world, the United States could never be a third world country. How could we be a third world country and all the 15th world countries calling here, scamming here, invading here, fighting because they don't want to leave here? How could we be third world? Because everybody that's fighting and fussing, half of them, I've never been there. Nope, I wasn't there. So how could I be a third world country and it's more y'all coming to me than it is me coming to y'all? But I'm third world? How do a third world? All y'all know us. But we third world. Come again, Star. It ain't gonna happen like that. There is no way, no how, no because, no means, no buts. Is anybody going to tell me that we're a third world country, that we are going to fail? And I'm wondering why the people that's saying that we're going to fail is all foreigners that has to go home, or no one of their conspicuous that's going home. But I just don't understand, why is it that the Nigerian parties don't want them back? I'm gonna show that story. They don't want them back. That's crazy. Let's listen to this.
His name was written on.
Do you have a car? Do you?
Collecting it. So straight away we had a suspect in mind.
And sure enough, Rosalie's white, middle-aged Lothario, Benjamin Walthall, is a fake. This is the man who's really been romancing her, Bidemi Bakari.
So Bidemi Bakari of Nigerian Exposed, he went on a dating app thinking that he was finessing a woman. But over here that can't see it, he was really finessing a bodybuilding type looking undercover white man. But he's talking to a white woman. But that's not who's on to him. That's our decoy.
His Facebook page reveals a champagne lifestyle in Kuala Lumpur.
And he's scamming on so many ways. On Facebook. That's so. And I'm wondering, do Facebook deserve another class action lawsuit? I'm gonna have to think about that in my head.
Funded by the money he's swindled from Rosalie and countless other women.
We'll find him, we'll track him down, and
what? That was about 5 women.
His Facebook page reveals a champagne lifestyle in Kuala Lumpur, funded by the money he's swindled from Rosalie and countless other women.
We'll find him.
Okay, so what he did was he swindled our American women, and the pictures that they're showing him living this lifestyle, he's swindling the money from the United States and taking care of his Nigerian women, because that's what the pictures were. So we still being disrespectful. I don't know how many people want to go against me with this man, this woman combined in populations to leave and go back where they come from. But if you are listening, he swindled women on the emotional side. The men that they did swindle was of money, of making money, not giving money like that. I fell in the scam from them scamming me of money for business, for my business. These women are being scammed because of their heart, because they walk with too much emotion. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to find themselves and then let the worth come to them. But these would be the same women that want to harbor illegal immigrants and then get upset when we want them to leave. But they're the same women that want someone to go to jail. They're the same women that would want you to go to jail if you commit a crime in the United States. I mean, can anybody make that make sense to me?
We'll track him down and we'll prove to you that this person you thought was Benjamin Wolfall is really Bitterme.
And did you hear what this lady just said? She trying to show this lady who the correct man is. This lady don't even want to believe that. She just said she will track him down and prove to you he is that particular man. So she's sitting there knowing she got scammed, but trying to tell the lady it wasn't him. What kind of junk is that? So you don't even believe the proof that's sitting in front of you. So you're going to keep getting scammed. Now we're never going to get rid of illegal immigrants unless y'all know that phone number that's giving you a $750 goddamn dollar reward. That's Homeland Security, 866 DHS, the number 2, and ICE. That's the number that I was given. Just like you got a number for America's Most Wanted, we need a number for America's Most Illegal Immigrants. And that's what the number is. And she's crying. And I'm going to hope that honestly, and this is going to sound insensitive, but I'm not going to be insensitive. I'm only going to tell the truth. And I'm a woman just like her. And I know how it feels to be hurt on the inside. But I'm honestly wondering, is she hurt because she lost the money? Or is she hurt because of this man? Like wanting a relationship, and probably will get on the phone with him right now and let him convince her that he did it, but he didn't mean to. I guarantee you she will.
I miss you. I've been thinking about you a lot.
Oh, I know.
How was your,
I can
how
hardly
was your
sleep.
day?
And so, in Kuala Lumpur, we set out to take on this swindler at his own game. Julia poses on a dating site as Amber and befriends Benjamin.
Well, I'm thinking, baby, if you can just send round figure of $20,000 so I can have some pocket money on me, you know.
You did exactly what he does, created another idea.
Did that crackhead just say send him 20? Did that crackhead say send him $20,000 so he could have some money on him? Think about that. He said send him $20,000 so that he could have some money on him. No way in hell.
Identity and targeted him.
That's exactly it.
This tool can transfer customers.
That's crazy. $20,000, like that's like a little bit of money to throw away.
And sure enough, Bidemy comes sniffing for the easy cash. $23,000 that Amber has promised will be delivered by a business associate. Former Victorian undercover cop, Damien Marrett, is playing our middleman.
We bought in the ruse that she had a friend, Jack, myself, who often travels through Singapore and Asia on business, and basically I could deliver the money personally.
We've wired the room with microphones and hidden cameras. It's one thing to get Bidemy to the room, but for a conviction, we need the money shot. The moment he accepts the cash.
We'll have a quick chat to him, show him the money, get everything we need on tape just to show he's involved in the scam. And yeah, that's when you and the police come in.
In an adjacent room, we wait, with surveillance gear, Julia, and a posse of Malaysia's finest detectives.
Maybe now we know why they're such a rich country. So is Africa that rich of a country to where they have moved their operations even right here to Australia? So imagine how much of a fraud loss deficit the United States have with just Nigerians scamming. Imagine how big the loss is from these people that learn how to finesse a system of Americans, Australians, and whatever else countries they go to. But everybody want to send us back to Africa. Like somebody gonna have to make this make sense to me. None of it is making sense to me. Like I'm not understanding. When I go over to Africa, what am I going to get out of there? All the scam alerts? Or am I going to be the one scammed? Because if everybody say that I'm from Africa, then one of the Nigerians shouldn't have scammed me. And they did. So I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. They're all around the world. They're outright scam artists. So for me, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's definitely a set of illegal immigrants that need to go. Because here's the thing. When you look at the illegal immigrants that are here, they're here working, at least working at a job that's legal. The illegal Nigerians that are here, they're working at a job that's legal, and they're scamming, like stealing money from Americans, primarily women. So I can't even tell you how many dupling they doing. They need to go. Because, okay, so you got the Nigerians in the United States really sitting on our head because they're scamming us from in their country. Then they've migrated over in our country, and they're on top of us making money in our country as well, scamming the women. And Epic is a huge software system. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, Google it. Epic. That system is huge that was built by this lady. And they have found a way to take over to where even the Americans that even have license to even do what we do can't even get in because they even locked that down. So imagine getting rid of them. Man, it's so big until y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all gonna be done messed around and turn my goddamn channel into the illegal get them out of here channel. Not until we start clearing the house and we can let the dust settle. And when I think about them Nigerians, y'all need to go first. And I'm not gonna say them Haitians don't scam. Y'all come on now, keep it real. Come on, y'all know I always come with an example, and y'all know I got proof. But one thing that I can say about the Haitians, when they do scam, not like Nigerians. Nigerians scam anybody. But I could tell you a lot about the Haitians that I heard about and know about. They scam the opposite color. Like they don't too much mess with like blacks. Because you know blacks don't play that when it comes to making money. They already own the game. But the Nigerians came here and scammed on the other side. They scammed on the other side by taking down systems like Epic and taking over that side of the money. Where if you go, for an example, if you work for Epic, if you work for a hospital, and let's say you are an RN nurse, you could be an RN nurse, you could be a doctor, you could be a LP, a licensed practitioner, you can licensed practitioner nurse, from an RN up, not CAs, not MAs and all of them, RN and up, and you're in the hospital. You can go travel through a system called Epic and you can make money, but you're traveling all around the world. That's why I tell you, I've been so many places. You can travel all around the world and you're working at different hospitals. And when you get back home, you could be, you could take 3 weeks and be done. You might come home with 20K. They run in that system. Half of the shift managers, they're all Nigerians. When you go there, the Nigerians are the ones that's really working on the clock, but they ain't working on the clocks because a lot of times on that third shift, they don't even come in. They clock in because there are certain systems that you clock in from and it can track your location, but they already know how to do that too. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all know who y'all talking to. Sometimes you got to put it on the line. I ain't gonna bite back until one of them try me. And then I'm gonna show you proof. But they run that system. So if you got license to run, you might not want to work in one hospital. You get contracts everywhere. Plus, when you do it that way, you learn all aspects of the hospital, the ER. You learn the floor. You learn every section. If a person have cancer, that's an area called Beacon. So you learn radiology. You learn all of that as a travel nurse with Epic experience. Imagine the Nigerians that never went to school, don't have license, don't even know vitals, but you know all of it. You got the experience. You have the license. And on top of all of that, you know what you're doing, period. And you know the money you should be making, because if you're making as a licensed RN nurse, if you're making anywhere from 28 to $32 an hour. You know that's what you make as an RN nurse. There's no reason why you should be making that traveling. But you getting cut out because a lot of the Nigerians have taken over. They the ones that they run the system. They run the system on the underground side. They run the system to where you trying to get in, 9 times out of 10, you probably dealing with a dud of a manager that already know half of them illegal. They take over. And when you're an American, just because one of them, if they don't like you, they'll figure out a way to get you out of there. I'm telling you. But even though a lot of them don't know anything, they always happen to last. I know the ins and the outs to it. So even on that end, Nigerians are scamming. But if they're not in the country, they can only scam you on the phone. You should be able to distinguish a phone call. Once you clear them off the ground, make them scared. You got to clear their ass off the ground. Once you clear them off the ground, imagine all the jobs that's going to open up. And if you think I'm joking, on the same phone right here, the young lady that called me, that messaged me, I even did a Zoom. Matter of fact, we even got a Zoom call recorded. Me trying to get her to do a manual. And you could teach it. You could teach it on your own channel. I told her that months ago. I told her that about, I wish I could call her right now, but I'm on that phone. And you could hear her talk to me. Matter of fact, I might bring her in. Because we talked about this probably, I would say, maybe the beginning of April. I did a Zoom call with her and another young lady. And she says she's so stressed out right now. And she's in the EMR system. She do billing. And she can't find work. And what she do, a lot of people don't know how to do that. And she got true, genuine experience. True, genuine experience. True experience. She have true experience. She don't have fake experience. She know the system in and out. And she can't find work. Because the Nigerians have it on lock. And they don't even know the system. They don't even understand it. And imagine you got somebody in there messing up a system. You're trying to teach people how to bill you properly in billing. Imagine y'all say y'all go through these. Listen, it's such a headache until that's a whole nother live I need to do. To even show y'all how on the back end, you have so many Nigerians scamming in so many different departments and compartments of the United States until it's outright ugly stink. It's bad, bad, bad. It's now that I look at it, it's worse than what y'all think. It's not just Nigerians scamming because they're not just scamming in the love field. They scamming in the money field. They're scamming in our housing field. They scamming in so many different ways. And think about it. They are even in other countries scamming. This lady is in Australia. These Nigerians, basically, if you ask me, they the real gang members. They the real goddamn gang members. They the real. These Nigerians, now that I think about it, they got our ass in a chokehold in a different way. Stand up, Nigerians, if I'm lying on you. Nigerians got us in a chokehold. They got us in a chokehold so bad they scamming us by phone call across the water. And I'm not talking, listen, don't tell me about Indians and all that because I'm going to get to them. Matter of fact, I got a phone call on their ass. I could play the phone call on them. They tried to scam me. Matter of fact, don't make me pull my damn phone call. Listen, that's another one because I'm damn for sure. I'm telling you, I done been through it. When y'all hear a person say that they tired I'm not joking. I guarantee you, I could give you an example of my treatment on the other side. I say, I don't know what the Lord did, because I felt like I went through so much goddamn war in my life until I say, man, how does one body get beat up like this? It's like my body is so tired until, honestly, my only fight that I have right now, the only fight that I honestly have right now is to get them out. The only fight that I have is to get illegal immigrants out. I'm not going to sit and back Nigerians. If you're illegal, Nigerians, you know you are one of the biggest scam artists in the country, probably the whole damn planet. And I'm not saying other ones don't scam either. Nigerians just snuck in and did it differently on the black side of it, but not Black Americans, because they're going to make that very clear. They make like they don't make that clear, but they do make it clear that they're not Black Americans. So if they make it clear over here in America that they're not Black Americans, what you going to tell me when I get over in Nigeria that I'm not Black Nigerian? Like, I'm trying to understand, how would I be treated if I went over to Nigeria right now? How would I be treated over there? Because they treating me like crap over here. They taking advantage of me over here. They basically over here teaching me how they steal. So if I got to go back to Nigeria, what are my habits going to be? How to make money? So I got to go over there and steal from the stealers. So I got to wait for them to get a lick over in the United States. Then I can hit them up. I mean, come on, how much work how much work y'all think I still got in me? I'm 50. How much longer you think I can preserve all of this? How much longer? I can't. These legs, these limbs is 6'2" with the age of 50. I can't put them up like that no more. Nigerians are scam artists. They're thieves. And I didn't say all of them. If we can get any of them out, I would like for the illegals to get out. If you're an illegal, you should go. If you are not of illegal, you should stay. If you are of legal and you're housing illegal, you should go too. And if you are of legal U.S. citizen and you're housing illegal, you should go to jail. If you are of legal citizen and you are so in love with an illegal citizen, we would like for you to also go. We would like for you to go, and we would like for you to tell us, write us back, ship it through the water. By the time you get through, by the time you get through the water, we might be wanting to hear what you got going on over there. Because we're trying to clear our own damn land. So for now, we'll put it in our back pocket. We'll come back to that story. But get your ass up, get your ass out, you and your illegal, everybody that need to follow you, and then you go over there and live in their country, and then you write me back and tell me whether or not you miss the United States. Write me back and tell me, do you miss the United States? Because I'm going to tell you what I do. Let's talk about when they get caught. My God, to be.
Out on the street, undercover police surround the hotel.
Sorry, mate, 23,000. I don't know about money here. 23,000 is a lot of money.
But after repeated phone calls, we fear Bidemi is getting cold feet. Then finally, a knock on the door.
Jack. So, who have I been talking to? Sit down. Hey. Sit down.
But it's not our man. The crafty conman Bidemi has sent a local teenager to collect the cash.
See if that is 3. You count. Make sure.
And if you see how scruffy this haircut neater looks, You'll say, how did y'all fix y'all mouth? They must have used that BTP or whatever y'all call that stuff, that AI stuff. I need to understand what that is.
Oh, good afternoon. Yeah, we're from 60 Minutes Australia, and you seem to be in a lot of trouble. It's a bust, but not our target. We want Bitterme.
Ben, if you want your money, champ, listen, no more mucking around. You want your money, come up, I'll give it to you, you can go.
So we take a gamble. We let the courier go, knowing he may run. But our hope is he'll lead us right to our main man.
And he don't even look Nigerian. He looked like he might have been more towards like an Indian or something.
And yes, in the streets around the hotel, the undercover police swoop. Bitterme and 5 accomplices nabbed.
I know good and damn well they weren't coming to pick up $23,000 with no flip-flops on. It looked like they, it looked like this. Did these folks have on flip-flops? What the hell? They done lost their cotton picking minds. And Scully's. And this one right here look like JJ. This one right here look like JJ with 55,000 pounds bigger. I know good and well you ain't around here looking like JJ old daddy, need a haircut, and have on flip-flops coming to collect somebody $23,000. Because you said, baby, I love you. Now, do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? It ain't just the Nigerians. But Nigerians, whether y'all believe it or not, Nigerians play a huge, huge, huge role in this.
Do you know Rosalie now?
Oh my goodness. Y'all should
Do you know Rosalie?
I don't, sir.
You don't know Rosalie?
Yes, sir.
You don't?
I do, sir.
Nice.
What have you done with the $53,000 that she gave you?
You are the lowest form of a con man that I've ever met. The woman that I've spoken to, the pain and the destruction of their family that you have caused.
Oh my goodness, if y'all see how these heathens look. Oh, but Jesus, if you see how these people look, how? Let me see if my camera flip again. It won't flip. Y'all got to watch it on the YouTube. If y'all see how these people look, and they scammed the lady out of $53,000. God damn. Was she not? Emotions. I'm not saying other people don't scam, but today I'm talking about Nigerians. Like it or not, they scammed me. Whether you like it or not, these Nigerians, they are scamming us all around the board. Yeah, it's other ones. I'm coming for y'all too. But y'all ain't get me. These ones did. Y'all got me in a different form. One of them tried to scam me on the phone. Indian. Called out my address and everything. I went to try. I couldn't even sue him. I tried to go as far as I could go on their ass. If y'all see, this man look like, this man right here look like he got a short form. Like, you know how the Mohawks go? He got a short form Mohawk with 2 Eddie Monster peaks that go in like this on the side of his head. This one, I can't believe it. I can't.
This stupid little trick, all of you. Look at you. You're absolutely disgusting.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all getting scammed by a bunch of little boys. This is hurtful. And that ain't even it. I got another one. I should show his picture, but let them come for me. The minute they come for me, I'm going to start releasing the pictures too. One tried to scare me on the phone buying the sage. I thought it would be good to get sage from over in Africa. He tried to scam me. And when I caught him and it wouldn't go through, I wanted to go and see he gave me a number. I wanted to see how it played out. Because it wasn't about the money. I wanted to see how it played out, what was going to come up. Just as sure as I put the information in, known phone number for fraud and scam. Then he went and got another number. That number said the same thing. And then he went to start trying to put roots on me. I say, man, if you don't get your little bit of roots ass on and go somewhere, you can't put roots on me. How you going to put roots on me? How you going to put something on me I don't believe in and know it ain't going to exist when it come to me? I'd say, no. I say, excuse me, dear, do me a favor. It's on the text. It's on WhatsApp. I say, do me a favor. I say, get back down on your knees and ask, should you be playing with me? Get back down there. Don't come for me because I didn't come for you. I don't know nothing about no roots. I don't believe in nothing about no roots. All I know is I'm too blessed and highly favored for me to feel any kind of way about a scam artist, somebody from Nigeria thinking he going to put roots on me. No, you're not going to put that on me. Oh, I'm going to go around your channel and tell everybody you're scamming the men out of money. Scamming the men out of money. Well, I need you to go and tell my channel that I'm scamming the men out of the money because you need to tell the men which one of them done gave me some money. Scamming the men out of money. These men ain't giving me no money. So how am I scam them out of money? I'm on here damn near free. You know what it take for me to use my mind in these vocals? I got to get dressed up, half dressed up every day. Yep, I got my heels on. And you going to tell me I'm scamming men and you trying to scam. How you going to tell somebody I'm scamming somebody and I got the proof that you tried to scam me? And I got you on recording. You just got set up. So what a narcissist. And he literally was trying to scare me. Then he went to putting information on a couple of my videos. I'm like, man, that's the best you could do. I thought you was going to come live. I'd rather you tell the people, let them hear your voice. Let them ask you some questions because I'm going to do like this. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to tell what happened because you got to give people their chance. Once you get I'm the type of person, when it's time for me to talk, don't interrupt me. Now, when you got your floor and now I got the floor, and we both done got the floor. All bets off at that point. I'm going to interrupt your ass. Once I hear your story the first time, ain't no more. Wait, I'm talking my ass. You already told your story. That's when the interrupting and the debate come on with me. It depends on who I'm talking to because them women, yeah, I ain't interested. Can't get nowhere. Can't get nowhere with the men either most of the time, but damn for sure if I'm with a nude. I ain't doing it. And the thing of it is, I've never honestly had a problem with the Nigerian women. They just don't like black women. They probably don't like American women, period. But I know for a fact they don't like black women. See, everybody, oh, why are you bringing it black? God damn it, because it's black people didn't like other black people. One from black Africa and the other one from black America. What you want me to say? They don't like black women. Nigerian women stand up. They don't like black women. Tell us the truth. Tell us why you and Jamaican women don't like black women. It ain't really a problem in the Bahamian neighborhood, to be honest with you. Bahamian women are a lot softer. Jamaican women think they better in all of that. Haitian women try to get snooty and they can't be. I mean, should I go down the damn list? Nigerian women think they look better. They think they're richer. Meanwhile, they're the ones that's coming over here. They're the ones that's scamming. I'm telling about each and every one of them. Don't make like I ain't putting you in there. Black women, you know I'm going to get to y'all when we get America taken back over. I'm coming inside the state too. This is Queen around the news. Right now, I'm talking about the people that's not in my queendom. You're not supposed to be here. We were wanting you to leave. Anyway, can you leave? Hey, can you haul ass? Because we really don't owe y'all no explanation other than the law. And I want those out there that's blaming Trump, stop blaming Trump for that. This law was in place far before Trump. Trump don't got nothing to do with this. That's why I could take Toupee off the table. Toupee don't have nothing to do with it. He's the enforcer. I like the fact that he's enforcing. I'm going to stick up and stand out for the enforcer. To get rid of these illegal immigrants have nothing to do with Trump writing that up. He didn't write that. He's enforcing that. And I appreciate him enforcing that because now I can see means of breathing. And if you back into crypto or you want to know about crypto, I'm telling you, this is the time. Start doing your research. It's a channel, the Boot 504. He's starting to do crypto. He's a beginner, but I also got another person that's going to be coming in. He lost millions on crypto. And this is the time to start telling about crypto because as you tell it and you start getting back up, you can run differently. The things that you didn't do before, businesses that you were thinking about, you still don't have the money for it, put it on paper. Start forming your blueprint. Start looking into it. Come on YouTube, talk about it. Get people to come in with you to talk about it. At the end of the day, we do own America. And we got a lot of stake here. And we got a lot of stock here. And we got a lot of say-so here. And we got a lot of freedom here. We got a big country. We don't have a little island. Now, it take us further to get over to the little island. That means we got more water. I mean, name 3 countries that's bigger than the United States. Anybody? If you can name 3 countries that's bigger than the United States, we might talk. But I'm like, okay, that ain't no bunch of conversation. You know how many countries it is out there? Name them. So if we that small, we ain't nobody. We a third world country. I want to know why every third world coming over here. Why are they so mad that they got to haul ass? Why are they so mad that they got to leave? Why are they so mad that we trying to claim our riches back? Why are they so mad that we ready to breathe a little bit? Why are they so mad that we don't want their rodents and their rats and their bed bugs and all the infestation? We don't want it no more. You brought it over here illegally. We don't want it. Whatever it is you got, we don't want it. Everybody keeps saying that they making America. How did y'all make America if y'all stealing from it? And I guarantee you can't even ask them. They don't even know the 10 Commandments. They probably don't even know what their state food is. They probably don't even know what their state song is. They probably don't even know what the state. Matter of fact, they probably don't even know the state. Oh, when I don't speak English. Oh, now you don't speak no goddamn English because I'm asking you what state you in. But you know you in USA. USA. You know you there. You in the land of freedom, land of opportunity, land of freedom of speech. Just did the video from the man. Oh, he thought black people was telling lies about being brutalized and systemic racism and racial profiling. Oh, I thought that you, man, get your thought of ass on. So you thought of that we was lying. You thought of all of us was lying. So now we not lying no more. Now y'all the one hiding up under cars. Y'all the one digging grounds under the bottom so you don't be caught. Now you can believe us. No, I'm not standing with you. Get out. I'm not standing with them. I'm sorry. Y'all don't like me. I don't like y'all. I don't got no friends right now, and I ain't trying to make them. I'm not trying to make no friends. Friends didn't help me. Friends didn't help me. Family didn't help me. I had to go through a storm these last 3 years. I went through a storm. Ask that family where they was at other than putting me in stuff I ain't had nothing to do with. Ask them friends where they was at other than getting off the phone, running over to cousins and sisters, talking and yapping, two-faced ass. Them some two-faced ass Billy Goats. That's all they do is talk. Go and work for the white man like that. No, I ain't doing it. I don't want to work for the white man. I'm working for me. I ain't working black man. I ain't working for you either. I'm working for myself, whether people like it or not. That's why I'm fighting for myself right now. I'm fighting for my rights. Yeah, that you damn right. This is a bold move. I'm fighting for my rights. And my rights is to spread the goddamn word. I'm going to walk the floors and the grounds on it to get rid of the illegal immigrants so that we can breathe again. Y'all want to see mom and pop businesses start growing and rising to become corporations, the new corporate office, the new corporate businesses, the ones that can start franchising because y'all done worked hard. Y'all got the real blueprint. Those corporations, those big ones, they blueprint was blueprints from back then. How many people really still like to go to JCPenney's? How many people really miss Sears? Now, I ain't going to say about Macy's. Macy's did start getting a little bit out of control, trying to raise prices of tea. How you going to give me a tea scrap for $18? Man, that little t-shirt should have been like $3. Yeah, they started getting out of hand unless you caught them in that clearance area. And they was out of hand there too. But imagine they out of hand because every goddamn body else here so illegal. Prices just skyrocketed across the board on us. I'm tired of it. I don't want to be bothered with it. If the best way for me to chip at, trying to see a little bit of relief, trying to get rid of some sort of pain. If the best way for me to chip at it is to get rid of illegal immigrants, I'm gonna put my whole voice on the line, and I'm not gonna stop talking about it. I'm not gonna stop talking about it. If I'm passionate about it, y'all gonna know it. And when I'm passionate like this, I don't like to play games with people. And I'm not kidding. That's why I don't flip flop like that. If I'm talking about a conversation like this, man, don't come in telling me the opposite about nothing stupid, and especially if you can't put a factual basis behind it. And the factual basis behind this is, if you are illegal, our laws were written before Biden, before Obama, Bush. Our rules been written. So that means to me, no president honored it, because it probably really wasn't that out of control. And when they started seeing it that out of control, it was more important to stay in office then. And then, give to the people, give to the people. What people were y'all giving to? Because I've been scuffling through all of these damn terms. This is the first time in history where at 50 years old, this is the first time where I could see I got some sort of opportunity on the other side if I go along with the program. And the program I'm going along with right now is the law. It just so happened to be the enforcer of the law is Trump. And people don't like that because they so emotional, they won't take him off the table. I just asked the young man this. I say, whoa. I say, so do you think it's okay for illegal immigrants to be here? He said no. But the United States won't make it without them. I said, what? The United States won't do what again? I said, answer me this question. Are you acting like that because of the person who's enforcing it? I say, no. I say, you just doing that because you don't like Trump. He said, yeah, I don't like him. Yeah, but the Haitians been mistreated. The Haitians ain't been mistreated in the United States. United States don't have anything to do with what Haiti have going on over there. Haiti been dealing in hateful and evil and voodooism and all type of old other stuff. You got to get in their country to know what they're going through. But we don't have nothing to do with that. All I've ever seen, honestly, was a bunch of supportive Americans that go over there and help Haiti. Look it up. When they was going through what they were going through the last 2 or 3 years, you didn't see a boatload of black people going over there helping them Haitians. It was a boatload of white people going over there helping them. Let's keep it all the way real. It wasn't blacks. But we were going over, when I say we, Americans were going over there to help them. So how do we get blamed for what they're going through? And then I said, no. They're going through the same thing over in Dominican. They sit on the same island. Oh, Dominican, everybody mistreating Haitians. So they don't play no role in what's going on in their country. The same way they want to come over in our country and fight, have a voice, have a Haitian day, have a Mexican goddamn day, have a Jamaican. Man, there's so many days in the United States. My baby girl barely go to school. No. It don't work like that. We got to start taking some things back, then rebuilding. We already got the roots laid down. Our problem is not our roots. We got internal problems that we're going to work away. Because all that discrimination and stuff like that, we just need to get on the same playing field. And it's a chance to do that now if you can see it. If you can't see it, it's your business. I can see it. And because I could see it, I'm going to stand firm on it. I'm not letting them get away. I'm not letting them get away because they don't deserve to get away. I'm not letting them get away because they're illegal. I'm not letting them get away because they laughing at us. I'm not letting them get away because they making extra money on top of us. I'm not letting them get away because I'm broke. I'm not letting them get away because what happened when I can't pay my bills? But they taking my money and they siphoning my money back over there in their countries. And they laughing at me. They picking at me. They pointing their finger. It ain't dumb black women no more. It's dumb Americans now. See how the tables done turned? I always told people when you are of other and you start going against blacks, whites, and you from other, you will see those two colors come together. That's where you better be careful. See, you might see some disconnection when it comes to the case with Carmelo Anthony and the rest in peace deceased for self-defense. So you're going to see separation there. Okay? You're going to see separation in certain situations. Separation, Trayvon Martin with George Zimmerman. It was separation there. But bring your foreigner illegal ass over here and come for us and watch what happened to you. And I can show you a video of that too, where a lady of Mexican just came for black women. I'm Republican. She was Republican and she's looking for Republican other people. She was looking for the KKK to kill us. She joined forces with them. I'm saying to myself, lady, is it a reason? Did somebody happen to tell you that you are of Mexican? You don't have that type of blonde hair and you don't have that type of black hair. You don't even have that type of fair skin. Do you not think you're going to be a part of the KKK when he started lynching? I don't understand why they feel like KKK is just for my color. He may target me first, but you coming too. They might have a better use for me. At least we know how to cook. I mean, because if you want to keep it real, they want Southern. They don't want taco. I'm just keeping it real with your asses. And some people don't like it, but I'm telling the truth. If KKK came, they might have a better need for me. You know why? They're going to say, man, I know she know how to make collard greens. I'm going to say, yes, sir, I do. But that's what minority do. They get very, very cute and snooty and booty with us. At the end of the day, we got to learn how to protect our own caves. And if you really look at it, y'all see me bring y'all the story yesterday. I've been bringing y'all stories about the Mexicans. I'm bringing y'all the stories about the Jamaican lady. I'm bringing y'all story. Listen, this story is about the Nigerians. And the Nigerians really, it took me by a toll when I thought about these Nigerians, because these Nigerians honestly scammed me. And that's why it was so important when I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. No. I need to back up. I need to back my big ass up. Why? Because it's not about just romance. They scammed me out of money for business. They scammed me. They got me. At the end of the day, it's not right. It wasn't right then, and it's not right now. And we got so many people harboring them. We have so many people that don't want them to leave. We have so many people that's getting so emotional about the law saying illegal immigrants are not allowed here. If you want to come here as an illegal immigrant, you need to come here the right way. You need to fill out the paperwork. You need to let us do a background check on y'all ass for a change the right way. You need to put the right dollars up to get in our country. Just like when you go in other countries, the dollar bill on those other countries say this. Oh, is your credit good to be here? Oh, do you make this type of money to be here? See, y'all got all kind of old stuff that goes against us to be in your country. But y'all all come over to our country and y'all want to live a certain way. Get all they don't reap. It's shameful because they don't reap some of the benefits. They reap them all. They reap more benefits than a legal American. It's shameful. And you got so many people so pissed off and mad blaming Trump. This was not Trump. This was the law. This was the law. It is the law. It been the law. It didn't just become the law. And I want to know why so many so upset. Don't get upset. It is the law. Why do y'all get mad about the law? And then they don't know which way to go. You got this Nigerian blaming Black people. And when you say Black people, you know how many of Black Americans don't even know Nigerians? And they just put Black people in. So you telling me y'all taught Black people how to do business? Well, did you teach us how to play basketball? Did y'all teach us how to play football? Did you teach any of our baseball players, Black, of course? Did you teach them? So all night, so y'all telling us, y'all taught us two things. Y'all taught us how to plait and braid hair, which y'all just really start taking over our goddamn country, like within what, the last 10 years. I mean, from what I remember when I was a little girl, I had hair down to here, still do. Y'all taught us how to plait. Y'all taught Black Americans how to braid. Y'all taught Black Americans how to do what? Okay, so y'all do y'all plaits, and y'all say y'all do y'all plaits. Why? Because you are of nationality from Africa. So that's why y'all call it African plaits. So what y'all call in our country, what you call them? American plaits? American braids? See, if I go to y'all country, what you'll call it? Because if I go to y'all country and I know how to do hair, they'll be glad to get my hairstyle. Let's keep it real. Because you go to your own country and can't hardly make no money. Because y'all doing the same thing that we was doing. And it looks like y'all doing it better, but y'all really doing the same thing because you either braid in or you braid out. You can braid in or you braid out. You plait in or you plait out. You don't think we know how to do hairdos and stuff? Man, get y'all asses out of our country and don't come back. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, jackasses, and don't you come back no more. At the end of the day, y'all want to get mad at us because the white man enforcing the rules. The white man enforced the law. But y'all don't get that mad because y'all are the ones that voted them in. If you talk to the average Nigerian, they don't even like Blacks like that. Y'all, I'm keeping it real. Listen, I'm a Black woman. I'm of 50 and I work with a lot of them. They don't, and I'm being honest, they really don't have a problem with me, but I see the behavior, how they treat other people. I see how they treat other Blacks. In the epic system, in that underground world, it's mostly Blacks, not whites. And when you see the color Black, you thinking Black across the board, but no, it's Black Americans and Black Nigerians. Black Africans, not of African American. So they taking over everywhere. They're mistreating, they're stealing. And they steal from us and they come here. I'm telling you how they feel. They're not going to like me for it, but am I telling a lie on you though? I'm not. The truth of the matter is just the truth. And I can't help the truth. At the end of the day, they don't like Americans. If they can scam, if they can get over, if they can take from, that's what they do. They fall along the lines of illegal. They fall along the line of immigrant, and they fall along my lines in tongue, mouth, and voice to leave, haul ass. We want you to stop stealing. We want to be able to watch y'all stealing ass steal. We want to be able to watch y'all steal. In order to watch you stealing, you got to be out of our country. See, it's hard to watch and catch a thief when they right amongst you, and there's so many of them amongst you. But imagine if you can get the first set of thieves out the way. That's the illegal thieves. Get the first set of thieves out the way. See, people don't understand that side of it. Get the first set of illegal thieves out the way. The first set of illegal thieves is illegal thieves. To me, from my experience on my level of it, the biggest thief be coming from the Nigerian side. We see the proof. I'm not saying no other countries do it, but who has it populated? It's a difference, because being honest, nowadays, you hear an Indian call, you don't really trust them. But you know this particular Indian works for your phone company. This particular Indian works for your light company. This particular Indian is your customer service representative for your insurance company, which is of American. Right or wrong. So you're more enticed to trust them more now than you hear a Nigerian on the call. You're like, I hang up. Whether people like it or not. Of Black, I'm telling you how we seeing it. And I guarantee you, of Black, what AAII make that. Some people are not going to believe it, but guess what? I'm telling you how I look at it. And if I seen it with my damn eyes, you can't take these 2 eyes away. If you want to pluck these out and give me 2 more, goddammit. I'm telling you what I see, and I'm going to stand firm on what I see. Well, one of the biggest scam artists that's entering our goddamn country and spitting in our face and cocking their leg up at us is a damn Nigerian. At least those Mexicans and stuff coming here, even the Chinese that may slide through here illegally, they coming through here with a tad bit more respect. And maybe it depends on where you're at, though. Because on this side of my town, it ain't nice necessarily the Nigerians. That's the bigger scammers. Y'all want me to tell y'all who the biggest scammers in Florida? Down on this end? Y'all know I'm going to keep it real with y'all, and y'all know it's Haitians. The biggest scammers. And I'm in Florida, and I'm calling them out. And yep, I got receipts. A lot of receipts. Now you go over to North Carolina, my brother, a couple more people, a lot of more people. The biggest scammers are the Africans and the ones that block you out of certain businesses are those Mexicans. And I can't get somebody on the show to attest to it. So it just all depends on where you're at. But at the end of the day, we should get rid of all of them. Nobody should be getting a break from highway scamming us. Nobody should be getting a break from like mistreating us. And then we are here working so hard and not understanding why we can't get anywhere. Because the stealing is, imagine being in your own house and you looking around, man, and you can't trust nobody in there. How the hell you go to sleep? You so tired of staying woke of watching. You got to watch this and you got to watch that. No. Then you got to go and watch them at the job. Then you got to watch how they charge you on bill. No. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let these illegal immigrants haul ass. Let them go. You can't be upset because they got to leave. And if you want to go with them, hasta la vista, baby. Nobody's going to stop you like the little girl said. Oh, let's see what Trump going to do when we all pack up and leave. Man, Trump don't even really be around your country. Your country like all the way off in the cut. They don't understand. Like you're like, come on, Haiti. You on an island with another country and they don't know you there. They don't know you there till you all swarm over on their place and try to take over. And then now you done swarmed in on our place and taking over. When that happened over in Haiti a couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago with their president or something, and all the bombing, whatever happened over there, a lot of them was sent over here on a certain type of visa. And those visas should be back about up because they should have only had it for like 2 years. And if they only had it for like 2 years, we're coming upon amongst 2 years. Because if I'm not mistaken, this was like in 2023. We're in 2025 right now. Don't get caught slipping. When it's time for y'all to leave, we would like for y'all to go. Right now, the ones that came from over, they are getting paid a monthly. They get paid between $1,500, $3,000 a month just for being in our country. And they're getting housing, assistant, all kind of stuff. Just literally taking over. Please, Just literally taking over. Like they highway robbing us on every end that they could rob us on. And then we got all these old emotional ass people that don't understand and want to complain why everything's so sky high. Nigerians stealing from us on the phones. Nigerians are knocking you out of the Epic system. That's a big system. When do you know for a hospital to ever go out of business? And they're always updating their system, especially when we got all the scammers from other countries scamming, taking over people's system, all kind of stuff. And it's starting on the foreigner level, on the illegal level. It's just horrible.
The stories I've heard, I have no sympathy for these people. None whatsoever.
She thinks I'm Benjamin.
Yes, because you've called yourself Benjamin.
Yeah, I know.
And he's sweating and lying.
Now, the moment of truth, proving Bidemy is Rosalie's online lover, Benjamin. And guess whose number we find on his phone?
Hers.
Oh, what a surprise. Hello, is that Rosalie?
Now he about to
We're
cry.
standing in a hotel room in Kuala Lumpur at the moment, and I've got a fellow standing next to me wearing a set of handcuffs who just wants to say a few words. See if you recognize this voice. Can you just talk to him for a moment?
Watch she answer.
Okay.
Watch she answer.
Okay, that's Rosalie.
Hello,
Don't be shy. Tell her what name you've been using now.
Benjamin Walter.
Unbelievably, we found the numbers of another 81 Australian women on Bidemy's mobile.
81 more women. 81 more women on his mobile phone. And y'all don't even know, in most of these countries, their phone service is not like our service. That's why they love WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is free. It's free for international, where you can call through with no problems. WhatsApp, and it's another app too, but I forgot that name. It's horrible. 81 women. This has to be of the United States.
That list is being investigated by Australian authorities. So you're halfway through that list, and so far it's almost 100% strike rate
Yes.
on victims.
Yes.
He was a busy boy.
Well, he was very successful until you people came along.
Brian Hayes' job as head of the Queensland Fraud Squad is to catch the scammers. But he spends more time counselling their targets.
You're not victims, you're survivors. You've gone through it, you've come out the other end, and you're not letting the bastards get it from you anymore.
Y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? This makes absolutely no sense to me. Us being scammed over here in the United States is totally out of control. It's totally out of control, not just with the Nigerians. It's totally out of control with the Haitians. It's totally out of control with the Mexicans. It's totally out of control with every country that has sent their decoys here to ambush and take over the United States. We're definitely looking for you to leave. And we're looking for you to leave and really don't come back. I feel like if they were illegal, and I think it's the law, if they get caught as illegals, I don't think they're allowed to come back. I got to look that up. But I don't think they're allowed to come back. So I'm also going to play one more. This lady decided to go over to Russia because she felt like the United States wasn't cutting it for her. So she moved over to Russia. But let's hear what happened to this young lady that moved over to Russia because I guess she thought that she was free to roam the plane. And it's telling you warning distress.
A Black woman who moved from the U.S. to Russia to escape discrimination and racism revealed on social media that the entire plan backfired on her in a disturbing way. Francine Villa was born in Russia but moved to the U.S. with her family when she was a kid. In a heartbreaking video, Francine claims that both she and her baby were brutally attacked by racist neighbors in Moscow. She detailed the alleged assault on Instagram. Now, the fact that the attack occurred in her homeland is an extra painful blow. Villa had previously spoken about her move in the 2020 documentary Back in the USSR, which aired on the Russian state media channel RT. Villa said that her great-grandfather George Tynes, who hails from Virginia, worked as an agriculturalist after moving to the Soviet Union in the 1930s. Now, much of her family still lives there, but at a young age, she moved with her mother to the United States. It was there that she spent most of her life until experiencing what she described as a traumatizing experience with police. Villa explained in the documentary that she'd approached officers for help during an emergency, but that they turned on her instead, throwing her to the ground. It was then that she decided it was time to leave. That was back in 2019. Here is how she explained it. Quote, "Why did I make up my mind to move to Russia? I wanted to leave a country where I was facing discrimination. After a year living in Moscow," she told RT, quote, "I feel free living in Russia because in Russia, no matter what time it is, I can walk outside and I'm safe." 5 years later, that proved to be a fantasy. Following the alleged attack, Villa took to Instagram with blood still on her face, saying a couple in her apartment building beat her with fists while she was with her 2-year-old and yelled racial slurs at her in Russian. In edited footage shared by Villa of the incident, the couple can be seen arguing with her in the hallway of her building, threatening to throw out her belongings while she was seemingly blocked from entering her own apartment.
Вы в России давно живете? А у вас прописка есть здесь? Прописка? Да, мне войти в мою квартиру. Прописка есть? Да. Почему вы ко мне на «ты»? Я не могу выйти и входить в свою квартиру. Напугает моего ребенка. Кого? Он пуганный, плачет, бедняжка. Да, зайка, ты плачешь, да? Плачешь, зайка.
Now, she accuses her neighbors of changing the locks, cutting off the electricity, and even tossing her baby's stroller down the stairs. She also claims her child was left with bruises following the incident. In footage taken from a hospital, Villa can be seen weeping in distress in the aftermath of this alleged attack. She says she's filed complaints to the police but claims they aren't helping or responding.
Wow. So you know what the point of that was? She came back and was living with her mom at a very, very, very young age in the United States. When she decided to go over to Russia, she had an interaction with the police in the United States. Wait a minute. She had an interaction with the police in the United States. And when she had that interaction with the police in the United States, she decided that she wanted to leave and go over to Russia. So when she went over to Russia, her first year was no problem. After that first year, I guess she didn't know she was stirring the pot of hell. They didn't want her Black American ass there. And her son looks way blacker than black. And that looks like that was a no-no. So that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all want to go, you want to be emotional about things in the United States, not saying that what things go on in the United States isn't right. It's not right. But I can tell you this. Imagine your rights in other countries. At least in the United States, you do have rights, even if you have to find the right attorney, even if you have to find the right people to write to. You still got a different set of rights. So all these emotional women that are upset because illegal immigrants has to go. And I'm putting Nigerians at the top of the list. Because as I've showed y'all, and you can go back and watch the video, Nigerians are the headers and the leaders of being illegal scammers. They scam in so many more ways. They scam in a lot more ways. They scamming is not just about money. Most of the other countries, when they scam the United States, they're trying to get money. These scammers doing more than just money. They have targeted vulnerable, emotional women. And imagine the emotional, vulnerable women in the United States that fall for it. I say, if you're an illegal immigrant and you're not supposed to be in the United States, we're definitely looking for you to leave. We're looking for you not to come back. And we're looking for you to honestly stay gone. If you have a question, if you have anything to talk about, you're more than welcome. If you're on the YouTube side, you're more than welcome to click on the link and come in. You can make your stake, and then I'll see you later. I'm looking for illegal immigrants to no longer be in the United States. If you look around, you will see illegal immigrants cost us a lot of money a year. If you understand what the childbirth rights are, you will understand that it's attached to illegal immigrants. You cannot go to no other country and have your kid, and that kid is of that country. Because we're going to have to find out what were you as of that country. I don't know what all the countries are, and I'm not saying it might not be all of them. It may not be. I don't know. At the end of the day, whichever way it go, we have far more illegal immigrants here, including their children, than in other countries. So if you do find a country that allow illegal immigrants to come over to their country and their babies become citizens, send them to me so we could post it. Number one, because I know all the countries that I've entered, it asks you for a date that you're there and the date of leaving. So let's be clear. These are not countries like the United States. You come, you bring your illegal ass over here and have 14 children now. All your children own us now. Imagine what kind of relief y'all gonna get when y'all start understanding that so many illegal immigrants was going to school here, not having to pay. Free rides. And then they get free rides. And then when they do get a right to stay here to work, or they're allowed to open up businesses, they don't even hire y'all American asses. They don't hire you. And y'all know they don't. And I say it all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it when I light my blunt sage. At the end of the day, when I go to a Chinese restaurant, I don't see Chinamans in there allowing Black Americans in. If you do see one, they're far and few. And the far and few of them, if they do have someone Black in there, is not of management position. Most likely, it's of like Haitian here in Florida. I just really see maybe one. I'm maybe one, maybe two. But they're working in the dishes. They're not working where they are having an opportunity to be a manager, or they're not working where they're having an opportunity to grow and get benefits and get different things like that. They're not working like that. That's not what they're doing. They working as a regular employee, and when a mule die, they buy them another one. That's how they ass working. Let's just keep it all the way real. If you like these illegal immigrants, nobody's knocking you for liking illegal immigrants. You have all rights to love your illegal immigrants. But what we're asking you to do, we want you to love them enough to leave. Now I'm going to show this. Nigerians are on a watch list. Would. I thought it was just me watching them. Let's listen into a little bit of this story. Let me take this down. And let's play this. This is not a bashing Nigerian day. This is a release date. This is the day when I can release and show y'all what I went through and why I'm happy for this law to be enforced.
Car insurance?
I'm ecstatic for this law to be enforced.
July 9th, America banned you. Y'all can't come here no more. The United Arab Emirates just banned you guys. They banned all Nigerians from the age of 18 to 55. What are y'all doing? Not only that, the people that are 55, you got a 3-month wait list and you got to have 10 racks in your bank. What are y'all doing in these people's countries to where they kicking y'all out? If you're in between the ages of 18 and 55, you are not welcome over there. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? United Kingdom, y'all can't go over there either.
Nope. Nope.
So my question is this: what are y'all doing?
Scamming.
All those other countries love Black Americans. They love us. They love us. And you know what? You know what's crazy?
They scamming, and people only looking at a color. Because think about the average Black American. The average Black American not going over to other countries to scam. They're really going over to other countries for vacation. They're going over to other countries to enjoy themselves, to get away. Them passport bros, they ain't got no goddamn common sense. They ain't going nowhere to scam. They going to give. And they going to get. But when people see Black, they put all us in one boat. They're not listening to the accents. But you really can spot an American over a foreigner. I know I can.
I seen the TikTok. I wish I would have saved it, man. But it's a problem right now of Africans going to Asia somewhere, tearing the place up, and the people are saying that they're Black Americans because over there in Asia they only know us, but it's not us. It's some Africans. So what the hell is going on with y'all?
I believe
going
that.
to other people's countries and tearing up. We need answers, Nigerians.
Women and kids have been missing for years. No one talks about it, but it is a high.
Yep, and they coming in our neighborhoods. In fact, 3 Africans was trying to attempt to snatch my sister a couple of weeks ago from her place where she's living. Yep, you heard that. 3 Africans. Yeah, they not us. They was in a van that looked like this. She said it had green stripes. 1 was driving and 2 was in the back. My sister said she had just got off the E-way and they had followed her home. But she was on the phone, so she was a little distracted, but she was kind of like paying attention at the same time. My sister said she pulled up in the alley because this is where she parked her car in the garage. She got to go through the alley. That van followed her in the alley. My sister then pulled up in front of her garage. She waited and was trying to see what they were doing. I guess they was waiting to see if she was going to get out, but she didn't get out the car. The van ended up pulling off, I guess, because she didn't get out the car. My sister just so happened to go to the front of the building. And this is when she saw one of the man coming out of her gate from the building where she's staying at. He then hopped in the back of that van, and there was another man in the back. This is what my sister realized, that was the same van that was just in the back of the alley.
Wow.
So I'm guessing their plan was to try to wait for my sister to come out that garage and go into her place where she's staying so they can try to snatch her. 3 Africans.
She said it was 3 Africans that tried to kidnap her. I wonder, was they trying to kidnap her for like a ransom? I mean, but girl, I mean, what kind of, y'all got money? Like, what they was going to kidnap them and get? I mean, it's a little suspect story, not saying that it's not true, because it could be true. But like, honestly, on this one, I'm gonna have to digress here because who said they was Africans? Maybe because she know how they look. But she said it was 3 Africans and they attempted to kidnap her.
And much of the U.S. financial
share and comment.
AI is changing.
around the world, all around our communities, of what these people are doing.
Okay, we going.
Why is a person that never was a slave deserve compensation from a person that never owned a slave?
Bank of America and much of the U.S. financial system were built on the profits from slavery, using enslaved people as loan collateral and even owning them when debts weren't paid. These same institutions, which grew into billion-dollar corporations from the slavery of our ancestors, continue to uphold systems of institutional racism that today prevent Black people from building generational wealth.
And an example. And this would take me back to one part of what my conversation have been on and things that I'm working on. Farmers. A lady messaged me. I don't know if it was a lady or a man. And they said, why do it have to be about race? They're tired of it. Now, mind you, this was a foreigner messaging me. Y'all went and looked at the channel. The last one I want to hear from that's going to tell me about racism is a foreigner, not in the United States. And I'm talking about Black farmers, over 45,000 of them. And I'm in contacts with them. And the list is going to grow. They are really being held down to a standard till you don't really even understand how much is lax these days when it comes to Black farmers. A lot of people don't even know where their fruits and stuff coming from. They don't even know how the farming industry even works. And you got these farmers. You can go and use credit and it expires in 7 years. You can go and commit a crime, and after 7 years, after statute of limitation, you can vote again. But as a farmer, if you get a loan from the USDA and you don't pay that loan back, you never, ever in life can get a loan from them again. Now, one may say, well, you should pay your bill. You should do this, you should do that. But what if you're on your farm and you're working and you're struggling and you're doing everything you can in your power, but you can't even go get a loan? You can't pay the loan back because you further and further and further in debt, because the resources for you to get other contracts, in order for you to grow your business, in order for you to expand some, so that you can start seeing the right type of revenue other than the same money circulating over and over again, which is just keeping the bills paid. What if the contracts aren't even available for them? They don't even have access to those particular resources. But y'all are the ones that are complaining about foods that are no good anymore, and not understanding that on a lot of these farms, there's a lot of illegal immigrants. They don't give a damn what they learning. They just glad to be in America and earning. They'll deal with your stomach later. Why? Because they don't eat your American ass food anyway.
The horrors of slavery didn't end with emancipation. They left deep scars that still shape the lives of Black people today. This inherited trauma, known as post-traumatic slave syndrome, is rooted in generations of violence, ripped apart families, and stolen identity. It continues to affect mental health, family relationships, and the overall well-being of Black people. The U.S. government.
And one may say, how does that affect you mentally? How does that break up families? What you mean? How, when you've been working so hard, you're trying to keep from losing a family heirloom, a farm. I just sat with a farmer Sunday. Jamie, he got 2,300 acres of farm. And he literally make it off loans every year. And with the different tariffs now, and just not having the resources, not being able to go and get the support from the loan, from the banks, or you put in an application and you denied. Like if you take the floor out from up under people, then you can really see who know how to stand. Because for me, if you take the floor from out up under me, I promise you I'm gonna still stand. You know why? Because I got roots that are embedded. And when you have roots that are embedded, the foundation goes on top of the roots. If the roots are there, look at a tree. What do you think the foundation is around the tree? The roots are already there. If the roots are there, help me understand what's on top of it. So if you take that foundation away, who else can stand up? They would have to prove to me that you really know how to run a farm the legal, legitimate way. Let's go back to the right resources. Let's go back to the same playing field. Because you're getting a step ahead of me because you're hiring illegal immigrants. They don't understand the American way. Not the way Americans understand it. They don't understand the true farming way. Not the way Americans do. If you take Americans now, send Americans over to other countries and put them on a farm. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to hire your black ass. And one wanted to know, why is it all about color? Well, right now, the black farmers are the one being affected, dumbass dodo. I'm not saying white farms aren't being affected as well. I can guarantee you it's more black farms that's being affected, where a lot of y'all don't even know where y'all food coming from. You don't even know if it's coming from a farm or not because you don't look that goddamn far into it. But at the end of the day, we're faced up against far more than what you think we are. But if you start clearing out some of these illegal immigrants, if you start paying attention to when these Nigerians call, pay attention to when these Indians call, stop being so much wrapped in emotion when you see somebody already sending you red flags. That means flag on the damn play. Y'all don't know what flag on the play mean? That means back. Flag on the play. Period. Period. To me, in my eyes, and it's going to depend on where you're at when you're holding the conversation or you're thinking about it from within. When I think about the state of Florida, and if you are in the state of Florida, you can vouch. Some of the biggest gangs, it's not Americans. It's not American. It's not American black people. They don't have, there's not the biggest gangs here. To me, they're led by Haitians first. In a city called Lake Worth, Florida. Google it. The biggest gang members there are Haitians until they get arrested. I'm sure you go to other countries, other cities, other states, California, SAs. It just all depends on where you're at. But if you ask me on a nationwide level, I'm going with Nigerians. And I'm not lifting my foot. And one of the reasons why I'm going with Nigerians is because I know for a fact it ain't too many hospitals around these days that don't have the EPIC system. See, I'm going to take it back to the hospital side of it. Y'all don't know how big that is. When you go in the hospital, let's say you go into the emergency room and you need to input your information in the system because they ask you for it, your ID and everything, right? That system that they're inputting that in is called EPIC. That system is not owned by Nigerians, But when it's time for that system to go live, to like teach the nurses and the doctors how to use it, and you teaching them doctors how to do their footnotes and how to do their billing and all of this type of stuff, smart leaps and smart phrases. The ones that are teaching that is Nigerians. The problem with it is you get so many fake Nigerians in there until they don't help. And they bypass and give whatever little bit of knowledge, and then that leave the worker scrambling for help. And see, it's bigger because you got to understand what I'm talking about to understand how big it is. If you're a person breathing right now and you can tell me you're in the United States and you got a hospital, I guarantee you got Epic. You got Epic and Cerner. You got Epic, Cerner. You got Epic will be the main. If you done took your jailbird ass to jail, you done been up in the system of Cerner. It's a lot of them, but the biggest one is Epic and Cerner. They run neck and neck with each other, but you got to understand the softwares. If you're in the medical field, you understand it. If you've been to the doctor or the hospital, you got to input your information in the system, you understand it. You just don't know what software you're using. No, Epic wouldn't be like in a dental hospital like that. They're in hospitals. They're not in dentals like that. They're in more so like clinics, hospitals, urgent cares. They're in places like that. The point of the matter is, y'all want to clear the riffraff out. Y'all want to understand how it is and what it is and what it's going to. If y'all want to understand how to make money, how to get on a playing level field, how to start seeing your businesses grow, how to start bringing down some of these Fortune 500 companies that's honestly been taking advantage when it comes to paying you as an employee, providing you benefits, making sure they matching you the right match on your 401k, stuff like that. Clear out the riffraff first. If you clear out the clutter, you will be surprised what you come up with. And what we're going to come up with is more opportunities. And those opportunities aren't going to just be the opportunity for you to start making money. It's going to be an opportunity for you to start now becoming the bosses and the owners and taking some of these owners and bosses out of these companies because they've been stealing for a long time. See, some people don't understand what the stealing of it really means. If you working at McDonald's, if McDonald's are hiring illegal immigrants, sometimes they hire and don't know. Then other times they hire and don't know. The problem with it is, even if they don't know, the illegal immigrant that comes in on their paperwork, they already put they don't mind making $8 an hour because they already know 18 of them living in the house together. They already know they're going to split the bill. I don't give a damn if the bill $8,000 a month. It's enough for them in the house to split all of it down, including buying their Corona. See, they got it like that on that particular level. That undercuts you even at your little waitress ass jobs. You got to understand the ripple effect to it. Don't just hit where you're looking at. You got to look down to the roots of it. You don't even got to look to the roots of it. You got to look at the plantation, what's being built on it, because the foundation already laid. There's some cracks in the foundation, but that's why we're trying to seal those cracks up. Y'all have to understand it has to go neck and neck. If we're enforcing for illegal immigrants to haul ass, how could you leave their children behind? I don't want to take care of other people's children. I've done that for so long. People are ungrateful. They biggity. They don't tell you happy birthday. They don't tell you happy Mother's Day. They don't give you none of their winnings. They don't offer you none of their stamps. They don't give you nothing. I've been through it. Ask how many of them I've helped with their kids. Even after they mistreated me just for being a good person. Even after they mistreated me for taking their kids out the street, even if they might have been going through something, showing their kids some love. They don't even send their kid, hey, tell her happy Mother's Day. No, they don't do you like that. I had one family member while I'm taking care, helping her take care of her kid. It's hurtful. You help take care of their children. And you know, kids that's raised up in your house. Imagine if I have my 2 children and they call me mommy. And I'm raising your kid up and your kid isn't even 1. But it's 3, 4 years later and I'm still helping you with your kid. Until your kid learn the language, what they're going to call me because they hear everybody else say mommy. Mommy. And they say, oh, go tell your auntie this. And it ain't even my nephew, but I'm raising him. I'm helping raise him so he don't have to be in the streets with the rigmarole and the arguing and the this and the that. I got beat up because they kid called me mommy. I'm like, man, I don't give a damn about no damn kid. Matter of fact, no kid don't call me at all. Like, I'm like, did you really try me like that? Did you really disrespect me to a capacity of thinking that because your kid called me mommy, that I forced or made your kid call me that? Like, you got to have more common sense than that, other than being a dumbass knucklehead, knuckle sandwich head. And that's why they get what they get right now. Stay just where y'all at. Because I'm not going to stay down there. I'm not helping the kids. I'm not doing it. I'm going to help you help your kids this way. The way I can help you help your kids these days, I'm not putting no money on the line. I'm not putting my love on the line. I'm putting my energy on the line because it benefits me now. I'm not doing no ungrateful biggity this anymore. You raise them up like puppies and they start pissing on you like big dogs. I'm not doing that no more. Maybe if we get some of these illegal immigrants out, we'll start seeing how they raising their kids up in the house too, other than on food stamps and AFDC. Yeah, we're going to go there too. But see, we got to get these illegal immigrants out the way. Once you get these illegal immigrants out the way, then we'll start getting rid of these kids. We're not getting rid of these kids because we don't love these kids. We don't feel bad for these kids. But why should we take care of these kids? We are in we're in a deficit so bad until if we don't change something now, we're not going to have nothing for the future. Y'all got to be able to see that. You're not going to have a damn thing for the future if you don't work on things today. If you don't change it today. If you don't look at what an illegal immigrant bring to the United States other than take. Illegal immigrants bring the word take. They take everything, including your energy. And I'm going to force this bill till the next one come up. And that's child birth rights. And I'm going to enforce this law until the next law got to be affirmed. It's illegal for you to be in the United States if you didn't come through here the right way. It's illegal for you to be here in the United States if you don't have the legal documentation and the legal paperwork. It's illegal for you to be here in the United States if you didn't come through the right channels and get the right background check. It's totally illegal for you to be here in the United States, sucking up our goddamn economy and not making America mine again. I'm making America mine again. No matter who like it. This ain't got black. It ain't white. It ain't red. It ain't got stars. This is called war. I come in war. But my war these days is a different type of war because it's a war for peace. I come in a war for peaceful men way for you. Why? Because I honestly just want you to get out. I want you to get out so I can start back working the right way. I want you to get out so I can start back making the right money I'm supposed to make. I want you to get your ass out of here so I can start going after these companies that know good and damn well they even have paying us the wages that they should have been paying us. And I want you to get your ass out the way because if you basically belong in California because you know that's where you were from, go back over to California or go back to New York. The price of living over in those two states are way, way, way higher than Georgia. It's way higher than Florida. It's way higher than South Carolina. But because we have so many illegal immigrants and people coming from other places because they price gouged on top of us. Because they know they had the money to come to Florida and live this way. Why? Because they were all, it's almost like the Americans that went to Mexico. The cost of living over in Mexico, you probably feel like you're rich if you're American over there. So imagine a person from California or from New York coming down to a state like Florida, coming to a state like Georgia and South Carolina. Imagine those people coming because they already used to making $18 an hour. But you coming to people in Florida that's making only $7, $8 an hour. You coming here and scumping on people's head because y'all had a money power up. Nobody said nothing was wrong with it, but something was wrong with it. Because now that you look at the whole gist of things, what was wrong with it is a lot of illegal immigrants are in New York. A lot of illegal immigrants are in California. That's where the difference come in at. See, if it was my own people, if it was my own people that was making more money, I would be okay. But because it's not my own people, with my own people, it is okay. But without my own people, it's not okay. It's not okay that it's the illegal immigrants that are making more money than me. That's not okay. That's not effing okay. We can get rent down. We can get minimum wage up, like the right way up. We can get gas at the right rate that it should be. As important as our truck drivers are, we can make sure that we keep illegal immigrants from behind the wheel. We can make sure that we keep illegals from behind the wheels. Because I don't know if y'all know how important an 18-wheeler truck is. It ain't just an 18-wheeler box truck, 24-footer. 20-footer. 32-footer. You got to know what these particular vehicles carry on the inside. And we got people illegally giving them licensing to drive. We got Insigma come in. And hey, Insigma, thank you so much for flying in. Thank you for landing and joining. And Sigma said, it's gotten quiet in New York. You damn right it's quiet in New York because the damn ruckus is down everywhere else because they left New York. I'm sure the rents done went down a little bit. Might be a lot of rats running around, but get rid of some more people. Y'all gonna see them real rats running through there. And I bet you ain't nobody gonna want to go there and eat. People with faces on, I haven't seen in years. Always a riff, but not like this. Pit about to blow. Right. The tension is so tight that smiles are puckered. And Sigma say, that's what's up, girl. Hi, good luck here on the channel. Oh, rooms to rent out the Caso. Oh, so what she's saying is, thank you, and Sigma. I hope you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe so you can come back and give me some updates on New York. If you have a channel, I definitely will come over and support you. Sigma said that there's a lot of rentals available in New York now because a lot of people left New York. She said people are brown out like the wind, but Caucasians everywhere. Look at them. Wow. So guess what? A lot of people don't know. The rent was always so expensive to be in New York. They think New York is so, for me, it's not even that New York is fun. It's just so much there that never sleeps. Okay, and Sigma, thank you. And Sigma say, got to run. I'll look in on you. Bless you and your message. Thank you thank you, and Sigma. I definitely appreciate you. Hit that notification too. That's all we're asking for. So you see how that little bit of tidbit ran in on us? We have a little bit of tidbit to come and give us a little update on even New York. How the rent used to be $3,000 in New York for a damn 1.5 bedroom. And I know it's not a lie because even me going to do my go lives, that's that epic system again. I had a room in New York and I had a little corner room. and my ex-mother-in-law was on the phone, and her and I were giggling about something. I had the people from the downstairs come and knock on my door. I just got off work. Now, mind you, the room's so small, I swear to you, I couldn't even really do like this. The rooms are so small because everything go up like this, not out like that. It was so small. Everything was so cluttered. It was tight. They knocked on my door because the neighbor heard me laughing. I'm like, God damn, did they hear me flush the commode? Like, y'all can't blame me for that. So that means I can't even talk. I'm like, no, I wasn't even in long. And I'm saying to myself, I know I wasn't that loud because the joke wasn't even that goddamn funny. Like, come on, keep it real, dudes. That's how people do, though. That's just how tight it is in New York. They squeeze you in pencil holes. And then they max you out your dollar. Because they know it's a high demand. But right now, what Sigma is saying, it ain't maxed out. It ain't high no more. It's a lot of vacancies there because a lot of people left from COVID. They didn't want to follow the rules. They know they could come to Florida because DeSantis, old COVID having ass, he didn't feel like it was COVID for real. He ended up getting it. Trump ended up getting it. But they act like it wasn't COVID. Thank you, Lord, I didn't get it. I stayed away from all y'all asses. I say, I got a child who's immune compromised and I'm not having it. That's why I stopped with Epic. Because it was fatalities. It was sick everywhere. And if you bring it home to someone that's immune compromised, man, you could end their life. And I took heed to that. And the first case that I know for a fact was in New York. I know I was right across the street from the hospital. The hospitals actually connect together. At the end of the day, and you can look it up, if I'm not mistaken, the first case that was reported in New York in this particular hospital was in February of 2020. Or no, it might have been March. February or March, because I was there when the first case hit.
Has paid reparations to Japanese Americans interned during World War II and even Americans held hostage in Iran. Yet the only people paid for slavery were the slave owners for losing their slaves after the Civil War. The victims of slavery were never paid. Our ancestors were stolen and endured some of the most violent atrocities in human history. So white people in this country could build their largely unearned generational wealth that they still sit on today, while Black people have been systemically denied the right to build and pass down the wealth we fought hard to earn for generations.
So imagine, the reason why white come on the table is because white is the one that pretty much have it. But imagine when they have it and they double dipping, triple dipping, and quadruple dipping by hiring illegal immigrants and cutting out the actual citizens that should get the job. And one say, oh, but they say nobody want to work. Yeah, because nobody want to work at the rate of pay you trying to pay them. Let's tell the truth. People not dumb anymore. Why would we want to go and work at jobs where y'all know y'all undercutting and you working like slaves anyway? No, people don't want to do that. So until you learn how to pay people right, maybe you should lose your crops. See how you shift things over? But get those illegal immigrants out. Y'all will force them to pay y'all the right way. Because if you want your crops to go dead, do the work yourself. Or you're going to hire the right people and you're going to pay them the right way. If the illegals are stopping you from paying people the right way, get rid of illegals. Bring the people that do want to work, but you as the owner, make sure you pay them right. But the only way that you're going to be able to stop them is you need the support to get rid of illegal immigrants. It's a ripple effect that people really honestly don't understand. It truly is a ripple effect. And I'm glad that we were able to sort through some of it, especially with the Nigerians. And they were on my hit list today. I don't know why, but I'm glad that I did bring them up because honestly, I had forgotten. I never told that story. Notice, you see how I remembered just like that. And I ran the rate up on their ass today. Go back and watch it. I don't care if they don't like me. I can't help that. One thing about it, two things for sure. As long as y'all don't like Trump, I might be good. If you out there in my parking lot, I definitely appreciate you for flying in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for landing. Thank you for watching. If you did hit the like button, I definitely appreciate you for liking. If you wanted to subscribe, go ahead. If not, get to know me. If not, keep listening. If not, learn something. If not, see you next time. This is your girl, Queen Didi with Didi Said It. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, get to know ICE. 866 DHS. Don't think I forgot. The number 2, the word ICE. And guess what? It's a $750 reward for everybody you turn in. Get their ass.
They wonder how I do it like that. 2-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 2-step, then I bring it right back.